Right, I'll give you a topic. I actually was thinking about this on the way in.
Wait, hang on. He's entitled to a guess. What is it?
So you haven't clarified if this is a hygiene thing or if this is more like a sexual thing.
Oh, it's both. It could be both.
Of course it's sexual.
I mean, anything can technically... That bottle could be... Yeah, all right.
Well, I mean, I don't know what you do in your spare time, but sure.
Is its primary use hygiene?
Yeah.
What's its primary use?
Hygiene.
It is.
Yeah.
Is it large or small?
It doesn't matter.
Is it as big as this?
Close.
Close. Smaller.
Yeah.
It's like a Lynx bottle or
Oh,
something.
hang on. How many questions is this? Fuck's sake. Anyway, go on. What was your thing?
My question was to all you three.
All you three? Who the hell else is here?
Exactly. What is that?
He's talking to this guy.
I didn't put that there.
Hasn't that been there since the start?
I think so. I've got no idea what it is, though.
Oh, all right.
It might be just like
Rashad. How you going, bud?
I'm guessing it would have been the last dude. Yeah, like I left Duke Leverage at the last studio. Who would you rather be?
Hypotheticals.
James Bond? Ethan Hunt?
Who's Ethan Hunt?
Mission Impossible?
Oh, okay.
Indiana Jones?
No.
And I thought of another one. There was 4. I started off with 4, but those 3 are the ones that I can remember. Who do you reckon's got the better lifestyle, the better character?
Indiana Jones.
Why?
Because he can just smash as much poon, like tribal poon, as much as he wants.
Yeah, but then you retire and they bring you back out for the 4th one. Where, you
That's where it goes down.
Think about it. You visit a
Tribal
pyramid.
poon.
You visit a pyramid. There's a local tribe nearby, and you can
Okay, well, hang on.
smash at the pyramid.
This is the problem, right? With the Indiana Jones, we've only got how many main
And you already
stories?
have the whip with you. You don't even need toys and stuff. Whoosh.
and the cap, the hat.
You keep all the gear on. Yeah.
Hang on, no, wait. With Indiana Jones, there was 4 main story arcs. They've done
4
the 5th one
movies
now.
and they had a TV show.
They're doing the 5th one now.
Young Indy.
Yeah. Then the Young India. I was going to say, yeah.
Are they doing a 5th one?
Yeah. The last one took the piss with the aliens.
Well, that's why I said you retired and then they bring you back for a 4th one.
I haven't even seen that.
Don't even bother.
I think I've only seen 2, the first 2.
I still remember your reaction. So when it gets in the fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever, man. It's the truth. I couldn't do it, man. It was just too much. No, but he's set in a different time period. Yeah? And his adventures generally take him to pre-civilized lands, basically.
Yeah.
James Bond, the arc is a lot bigger, obviously. He's got 25-odd movies. But just look at the character itself. All right? If you had to break down every adventure, it'd be a different story. But look at the character itself. James Bond, in Her Majesty's Service, Secret Service or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, super spy. Then you got Mission Impossible, Ethan Hunt.
There's nothing sexy about Ethan Hunt, though. There's
I
nothing.
thought you were going to say Jason Bourne.
Okay, you can put Jason Bourne in the mix.
No, I'd probably go James Bond.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Who else have we got that's like major story arcs like that? You could go Rambo. You know what I mean?
I'd be Rambo.
PTSD, man.
I'd be Rambo, for sure.
PTSD, like, that's another one. Yeah, he's a grift. He looks like a grifter at the start. He spends his first 2 movies basically getting chased.
Yeah.
Basically, all of them getting chased. No. But think about it. Characters.
Yeah, Bond would probably be the...
Bond, yeah.
Bond?
For sure.
If I had to choose out of those ones, yeah.
He's got the best life. He's got the class. He's got the
gadgets.
He gets to 50-odd, though, and he hasn't got kids. He's not married. It's different.
But he can retire. He's not going to be hitmanning it.
You got to go through his story arc, though.
But this is what I'm not too...
Your first thing was Indiana Jones.
My first...
So why were you saying Bond now?
He's retired. Well, because I'm being realistic.
Oh, now it's really... Okay, thank you.
You're not letting me, like... tribal wipe.
So I got a big blank haze with the James Bond stuff. Like, so are all the James Bonds a continuous story? Like it all continues
sort of,
on?
Yeah, but they're all based on Ian Fleming's books.
Yeah.
Some of the Bond movies are adaptations of multiple works.
Okay.
And then obviously they're doing a few reimaginings and shit like that.
So, like, how old is he supposed to be in this James Bond universe?
By the end of it, he's in his 50s, late 50s.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like he's older
Okay.
by the end of it. Like Daniel Craig, there's no misconception that he's an older gentleman. But like Sean Connery was in his 50s or 60s when he played. Sean Connery was in his 30 or 30 early 30s when he played in Dr. No. That was the first one. Roger Moore was one of the oldest Bonds as well. They were both pushing 50, 60.
Yeah.
I mean, how much can you mask the fact that they're not 50, 60?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm just saying, out of all the fictional characters in the universe, who would be the ideal lifestyle? Because Bond would have to be up there.
Oh, yeah. Good. Yeah.
Yeah? Who else is there?
You got
Like
the
Jason
luxury.
Bourne's one of them.
Why, though?
Definitely not Sherlock Holmes.
Why?
But why do you
He's
say
like an
Bourne?
addict. He's
Is he?
opium addict.
Opium,
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. I never looked into
He's
it.
an opium addict, and I
opiate.
think in the end he ends up alone. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a spanner. Jack Sparrow.
Nah.
Oh, for sure.
What do you mean, nah?
Oh.
Why are you rubbishing it? He says for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Pirate snatch all the way.
Why does it come back down to that,
Scurvy, man. Scurvy. Nah.
Yeah.
Scurvy, nah. I like people clean.
What do you mean? Just take a dip in the ocean. The ocean's
That's
right
where
there.
you get stuck to scurvy.
Oh, man.
Nothing cleaner than salt water.
No.
I got heightened senses and my smell. Smell is a big put off for me, man.
It is for me as well.
Oh.
Yeah, what do you think Indiana Jones would be
You're
doing?
going to like
Yeah.
the gift if that's the case. I
Cologne. Some sort of cologne or spray.
I think Indiana Jones would be a good one, but in terms of modern day luxuries, you can't look past James Bond.
Well, it's not about modern day luxuries. You got to look at in context with the time.
Yeah, but you're asking me if I would rather have a whip or I'd rather have a car that shoots rockets and flyers and shit. I'd pick the car any day.
I mean, there's,
Not a camel.
there's, Lupin. You know who Lupin? Have you heard of him?
No, who's that?
He's like a French, thief. He's
Oh, the
basically-
baguette thief, yeah.
Not the baguette thief. No, he's just he's like one of the most, he's like, what do you call it? Like, just like a heist guy. And he's like, same thing along the lines of not Bond, but like very successful.
Yeah.
Got his own penthouse, multiple
Well, he's a
passports.
thief, though.
Yeah.
Hey,
multiple
I got one for you.
passports.
The Transporter.
I can't remember that.
Statham.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
What do you mean? He
like having
He
hair.
lives in like Nice, in France, like off the coast.
Nah.
He's got all the gadgets in the world. Drives a brand new Beamer, guns.
I don't like
proficient in martial
I can't
arts.
stand BMWs.
I can forget the BMW. You can
No,
buy
it's
whatever car you
important. It's an
want.
important part of who I want to be. If he's driving it, I'm not going to take
He can
it.
drive whatever car he wants.
And he's hairless.
So
He's hairless.
I like hair.
you're an idiot.
I don't want to look
you're
like
actually
I don't
an
want to
idiot.
look like a shaved testicle.
Oh,
What
Why?
about
Bond's clean. He's got a nice haircut.
he's an alcoholic.
So what? So are you.
And I'm not on the screen. I'm just saying.
You're on the big screen right now.
Another one would be John McClane.
John Wick.
John Wick.
Oh, John Wick for sure.
Okay, see, so
Well-
we started the conversation. Hang on, we started the conversation with Indiana Jones for sure, 100%.
Yeah.
Then you moved to James Bond.
Yeah.
Now it's it's John Wick,
well,
100%.
I said
He
Jack
just wants
Sparrow
the
too.
gun foo, that's why. He wants the gun foo.
No, I just think it's just good snatching that one.
Can you? Oh my god, man!
You're an idiot.
Oh, you're taking the piss.
The guy's highly depressed, so that's
Yeah,
a
they
no
killed
for
his
me.
dog.
They killed his dog.
They killed his dog.
wife. Oh no, they didn't kill his wife. But not yet. They'll probably bring out the fourth one. Turns out they actually
They might have given her cancer.
They gave
or
her
whatever.
cancer, so
Yeah.
they bring him back into the fold.
Who's got cancer?
His wife.
His wife.
She died
his
from
wife
cancer.
died of cancer.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, in the fourth one, they'll reveal that they actually gave her cancer, so as an excuse to push the story along.
Yeah, maybe.
Morgan Freeman? Not Morgan Freeman.
I would not be Morgan Freeman.
Nah, what's his name? The guy in John Wick, the guy with the doves, the poor
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
What's his name?
Black Johnson.
That's Lawrence Fishburne.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Lawrence Fishburne, sorry.
Who's
Yes.
Black Johnson? Are you out of your mind?
But he's called something in John Wick. I can't remember his name though, because he's in charge of all the poor, like the vagrants.
Oh, the Rat King or whatever.
Oh, is it the Bird King? Was it the Bird King?
talking about
Yeah, I
that
think
guy.
he has birds or something. Yeah,
He's got
doves.
pigeons.
Yeah.
He's got the
yeah,
pigeons. Not doves.
I
they're
watched
pigeons.
talking about John Wick. I watched a movie, Nobody, which it's called Nobody.
Oh, with
guy-
Ryan Reynolds.
No. And
It's called the Bowery King.
the Barry King. Okay. Nobody is basically the reverse of John Wick.
Oh, with yeah, I know who you're talking
The guy
about.
from is it?
I can't remember his
Better Call
name, but he's a
Saul or
big
whatever?
he's a
No.
big actor.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
he's And he's like the
Was that
reverse.
good?
I didn't mind it. It was like a more budgeted version of John Wick.
Right, okay.
But instead of being in the criminal world, he was part of the government. Like he's a government operative.
Or he's an ex-government.
He's an
operative, right?
ex-government, yeah. And like he's gone into
They killed
retirement.
his cat or something? Or?
Well, a cat is involved.
Oh my god!
No, but he's gone into retirement. He's like a married man with 2 kids, and he's like, it's the same routine every day. Like they show it over and over and over, like cracks eggs, go to work, catch a bus, same works out, this and that. And then like he's sick of it, and then eventually it just all boils over. He gets robbed and stuff. And it was just basically like a John Wick light.
Okay, I just
It
found
was okay. It was all right.
I just found a list of the top 40 protagonists in films. The 40 toughest movie characters. You want to name them?
Darth Vader.
It's always some dickhead, some clown you pull out.
Would you like to be Darth Vader? No.
Actually, to be fair,
I mean, he has that black castle, whatever it is. Under
I couldn't wear that mask on my head all day.
can you picture him all day?
I don't think he'd have much of a choice. Fuck! Somebody get him a Neesanix.
Yeah, man, I can just imagine, like, can you imagine?
Luke, I am your father.
What happens if you need to scratch your balls or something? You're not touching that.
No, thank you.
Yeah, it's like Rick Moranis from Spaceballs. How's anyone breathing this thing? Okay. I'll give you the top 40. This is a popular, just a survey, whatever. Kitschy
40
article.
protagonists
Right.
voted by your peers.
Number 1, Beatrix Kiddo.
Don't know him.
Yeah, what? Who's
Kill Bill franchise. The Bride.
Oh, okay.
Uma Thurman.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Would you say no?
No.
No.
Martial arts expert. Demolitions, like.
The 1-inch punch expert.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
He's just like straight up, no.
All right. Ellen Ripley. Main character from Aliens.
Aliens, yes.
Yeah, she was tough as fuck.
Yeah.
You're just rubbishing the women.
I'm not.
Ripley is literally a badass.
Yeah.
No.
Like, you can't.
No. He's just straight up. You can't argue.
It was
with
actually
him.
written for a male hero, but then Ridley Scott changed it to Sigourney Weaver. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
No.
I love it. Dude, the picture of her here. Look at this. Look at the picture of her.
Yeah.
As if she doesn't look tough.
No.
Yeah. No.
She looks like the alien. Here you go.
You're an idiot.
No.
John Wick,
Oh,
number 3.
100%. Should be 1.
I love it. This isn't a
Yeah,
member
John
of the
Wick.
film series Russian or Italian commuting New York who doesn't know Victor McKeown Reeves John
But
Wick.
you know what, though? I find that the more I go back and watch them, I prefer the first over all of them. The second one was okay. Second
John
one was
Wick?
yeah. The second one I liked. First one is still my favourite. I think the music makes a big difference is very key part to the whole series. But I find the third one, when I went and I haven't watched it since I watched it at the cinemas, I felt, I don't know if it was the sound, like when it just, I think that the action sequences were just overdrawn too long.
I don't know. I saw the first one twice. I've only seen the others once a piece. I saw the third one in the cinemas as well.
I've seen the first one. I don't know.
I thought the third one was really good.
I didn't mind it. Like, it was okay, but I just find they were trying to elaborate too much on that universe as well.
Yeah.
And I just
setting
felt
it up to be a franchise, that's all.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know.
All right. We've got Dutch from Predator. Arnie.
Oh,
okay.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
These are just the toughest characters.
Yeah.
40
okay.
toughest
Not the most sympathetic.
protagonists. Yeah. Just 40 toughest protagonists.
No, you can.
Dutch should be, like, above John Wick, though.
No, because Dutch isn't a hand-to-hand. He's just a big, beefed-out dude. John Wick killed a bloke with a pencil.
Yes.
No, that's true. Yeah, okay, yeah, fair enough.
Pencil.
Okay. We've got King Leonidas from 300.
Eh.
Yeah.
What do you mean, eh? He took out Xerxes, man.
No, he didn't.
Well, he didn't. But
He fought subpar soldiers.
Thank you and good night.
He fought subpar Persian soldiers.
subpar.
Yeah.
All right, man.
They were.
Let's continue. I got Forrest Bondurant.
Oh, I don't know if I can
from
go on.
Lawless.
Who?
Forrest Bondurant from Tom Hardy's character from Lawless.
Which one's Lawless?
He plays twin gangsters who tour in London.
Is that the two twins?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was
I've
okay.
never
That
seen
was an
that.
alright
Never
movie.
seen
I
it.
didn't see it.
That was a good movie.
Okay. Imperator Furiosa from Mad Max Fury Road.
That's Charlie Theron. Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
That was actually.
So far, you're the most misogynistic prick.
To be honest, I would probably put. I would put Kill Bill and Obviously,
Ripley.
Ripley over
Yeah.
Furiosa.
Okay. You got Frank Lucas from American Gangster. You know Denzel's character.
Yeah.
He's based on a real
Yeah,
gangster.
that's a very good movie. I like that.
Yeah,
very
dude.
good.
He walks up to his rival in the street,
Yeah.
just shoots him,
Yeah.
like just no politics,
Yeah.
nothing, just bang.
Yeah.
You play games like
Yeah.
just took you out. That's what got me. Adonis Creed. So Michael B. Jordan from.
I haven't seen it, so I can't
You haven't
comment.
seen him?
I still haven't seen him.
How have you not seen him? I saw them
No, I
both
haven't
at the
either.
movies.
I don't watch movies anymore, man.
And the day
I
that-
very rarely watch
The
them.
second one, we actually watched the first one like an hour before just to get pumped up again.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
last 3 movies I watched The Green Knight.
The hell's that?
It's on Prime. It just released. It's It's an Arthurian tale, King Arthur.
Oh.
And it's that just came out. It was okay. You know how much I love my King Arthur
Yeah.
mytho.
Just the
And-
fantasy and the long hair.
I like it too. I like the game back then as well.
Yeah, they had a King Arthur game.
That was a good game.
It was alright. Yeah.
What was it?
It's
First
very.
person?
It's I think what a lot
No,
of
it's a
Top down.
Bird's
it's like
Eye, I think.
it's like Total War,
Oh, okay.
but with a little bit of. It's very similar to what Warhammer is now.
Mm.
It's very.
But I think you used to control 4 characters or something.
You had your heroes,
Yeah.
I think, and you had your army as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And your heroes could cast your,
It was
your
an
spells.
alright
and that.
game.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Green Knight is basically it's the story of his nephew who basically takes his challenge on Christmas Day from the Green Knight, and the Green Knight's like, you can hit me, you can wound me in any way you want, but then in a year's time, you have to come to to this green chapel, and I will return the wound on you. And he decides to behead him. And basically, the guy gets up and he's like, I'll see you in a year's time. So then he has to prepare for a year to go through
The
it.
guy who beheaded.
The guy who beheaded the Green
Yeah.
Knight. And it's that Patel guy that was from Slumdog Millionaire.
Oh.
And it's basically the trials he goes through to become a man, you could say. It was okay. King Arthur's very steeped in mythology.
Yeah.
It leans into Christianity stuff, but it's also very pagan stuff as well.
Did you get to the end of the year?
Yeah, it's his journey, then he gets there.
So the end of the movie is the 1 year.
No. The 1 year goes in a minute. And then it's his travel from Camelot to this green.
So he never gets beheaded.
You have to watch it.
No, I'm asking. I don't care.
Well,
I'm not going to watch it.
I'm not going to ruin it for people, but basically, the journey is from Camelot to that.
Hear
and
that?
That's the 2-hour part of the movie.
2 people that listen to this, you bastards, he's not going to tell me what it is
The 2 people.
because of you.
Well, I can't answer that question actually,
Okay. Next one on the list.
Oh, I forgot we're doing a list.
and it was it was a little bit too artsy. It was a bit too artsy for
Okay.
my liking.
Gay waiters and painters.
King Arthur.
Nobody
Was Queen Arthur.
And I watched Red Notice last night with Red Notice with Ryan Reynolds, Gal Gadot, and The Rock.
They've been pushing that crap
There's-
so much.
I watched it. It's like a budget heist movie, and it is very, very heavy on the CGI, where it just looks like they never left the studio. You can just see everything.
You know what's a good
behind
heist movie? Den of Thieves. You know, with
Oh, yeah.
Gerard Butler,
Yeah.
it. Haven't seen that.
50 Cent.
Okay.
Yeah, I watched it at the movies purely because they were doing it as an homage to Heat. And I reckon it was freaking sick.
Do you reckon?
You got to put yourself in that world and say, this is what it is. It's not trying to be anything else other than what it is, and it is. It's good.
Do you reckon the buddy rom-com will be good with Batista and Lamar?
No.
Oh, yeah, I saw your thing.
What do you reckon of that? Potential? I think it's got a bit of potential.
Who would be the straight guy? Who would be the straight man? It would have
Batista?
to be. I was going to say it'd be
No. He's pretty flamboyant.
I don't know. I don't see that.
Yeah, no. I'm not wasting my time with it. Look at it that way.
I mean, in this Red Notice, Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool in that. Basically, he's Ryan Reynolds. It's his.
Ryan Reynolds is Ryan Reynolds in every movie.
And obviously, The Rock is a straight guy, the straight man, and it kind of works, but
No.
it's just at the end of the day, it's just a Ryan.
I'm over watching Ryan Reynolds movies.
Yeah.
They're exactly the same every time. Smart, alecky, quippy, blah 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 blah. I'm done. Man, you can't watch the same shtick, man. He's been around that long where it's time to do something else. Even Jim Carrey stopped doing, what he did. Jim Carrey expanded.
Yeah.
All right. Next on the list, Vasquez from Aliens. The chick that looks like a dude.
Yeah.
The hard ass.
Isn't she the one in Terminator, the mother?
No, you're thinking of Sarah Connor.
No, the mother in Terminator that gets killed by the T-1000.
That's Sarah Connor.
No, in Terminator 2.
Yeah.
Not Sarah Connor, the mother.
The
the
mother.
foster mother.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the quote from her though. Hey Vasquez, you ever been mistaken for a man? No, have you? Okay. Tommy DeVito from Goodfellas. So Joe Pesci's character in Goodfellas. He's tough as fuck.
Yeah.
Give him that. James Bond, 007 franchise.
Nah.
Was this the Roger Moore and Pierce Brosnan iterations of Bond don't register much on the toughness scale, but Sean Connery and Daniel Craig more than make up the difference. Daniel Craig literally laughed naked in the face of torturers. What a legend. All right. Alejandro Gillick from Sicario.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that either.
You never watched Sicario?
I think I watched it. I just don't remember it.
Good movies, man. Good movies.
That's Benicio del Toro, isn't it?
Yeah. Dude, good movies. I saw the second one at the movies. Marv from Sin City. You know, Mickey Rourke's character?
Yeah, that was
I don't remember that either. I watched it. I don't remember it.
Brutal. Okay. True Grit, the original. Jeff Bridges. Not Jeff Bridges. Jeff Bridges. Yeah, sorry.
I don't know that one.
Okay. Colonel Miles Courage from Avatar.
No.
That's the bad guy, isn't it?
Stephen Lang plays the bad guy in James Cameron's Arrow. I've never seen Avatar.
That's the guy from Hardway.
That's
Why is he even on the list? I don't know why he's on the list.
He's the guy with the square head, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he always plays tough roles.
I mean, he wasn't tough in the movie. Shit kicker.
Hang on. This guy.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Do you remember The Hard Way with Michael J. Fox?
Why haven't we had this up the whole time?
Him
Okay, do you want me to leave it up?
Please.
and what's the guy from? You remember the episode when Apu gets to the sack?
Yeah.
And
James Woods.
James Woods, Michael J. Fox, and this guy.
No.
And
What's it about?
James Woods is a cop. Michael J. Fox is an actor, and he decides to go shadow James Woods because he wants to method act. And he's a serial killer. And say Michael J. Fox, it's a comedy. He's helping him out to basically learning how to be a cop.
Yeah.
And he's using him as a.
Yeah, I never saw it.
What's this called?
The Hard Way.
The Hard Way.
Sounds like an alright movie.
It
Yeah,
is.
I'll watch it.
Late 80s movie. Very good.
Okay.
We'll do popcorn night.
Done. Oh. Castaway, Tom Hanks.
I'll say yes just because of the situation.
Well, I mean, a lot of people could just. Yeah, I mean, you look at it.
That's a hard situation.
Yeah, of course. You get stranded. You have
How
to
long
be
was he stranded on the island in the end?
like 7 years,
Oh, yeah, it was a lot. It was many years.
10 years.
Enough for his missus to move on, have kids with that guy.
And who did she move on with? She moved on with
His friend or something.
No. It was that guy. What was he? It was an actor that. Hang on. Castaway.
It was his best friend, wasn't it?
no,
in the
it wasn't-
movie?
No.
I'm sure it was his best friend in the movie.
No. It wasn't. It couldn't have been. It was some actor that popped up, and I remember seeing. Of course, it was him, like playing the dude. Hang on. A woman. Oh, Chris. Here we go.
You want another guess while we wait?
I think I made a couple guesses.
We'll give you one.
One.
Guess.
Well, you asked me like 4 questions back to back before.
Well, it's not my fault you answered them.
Guess who played Tom Hanks's wife's new husband? Like after the island.
Oh, was it a Pullman? No. No, I can't remember.
That's why I remember him.
Chuck White.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
yeah.
Big from Sex in the City. Okay, hang on. I'm not putting this up here. I like you leaving you guessing.
No, because I need the face.
Is it some
I,
sort
You'll
of-
get the face.
I'm bad
if
with the name.
You get the face.
Is
if
it
you don't
some
know who
sort of
it is.
aerosol?
No.
Okay. Number 18. Tyler Durden from Fight Club.
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm glad we can agree on that one.
But then technically, that's not a person. That's just a figment of his imagination.
It's a manifestation
Yeah.
of...
Yeah, but then shouldn't it
Jack.
be Jack's character? No, but his character's... No, yeah.
But his character was tough in the end.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Like when he takes out Jared Leto,
Yeah.
pummels him, man. Okay, Hua Mulan.
That's Mulan, the Chinese...
Yeah.
Never watched it.
I've never watched it.
Well, yeah.
Okay, Katniss,
Interesting story. It's a good story.
Cut off her hair, right?
Ends a bit of a letdown.
Katniss Everdeen from The Hunger Games.
Wasn't a happy ending?
Yeah.
Oh, so it was a happy ending.
Well, that's like, you know how like a lot of these old stories, they change the endings
Oh, dude,
to make it
yeah.
Disney
The
friendly.
Little Mermaid.
It's like the original Jungle Book. The end of it is
Yeah.
basically that's what the original ending is.
Right.
For Disney ending, everyone's happy.
Yeah.
The Little Mermaid essentially killed herself.
Yeah.
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 All right,
The Snow White one's crazy too.
this bird.
I've
never watched
seen
it.
it.
I've never watched Hunger Games.
Never
Nah.
seen it.
Nah, wouldn't
What
rate
is the big appeal for the Hunger Games?
It was a teen movie, so you know it's
a battle royale.
Yeah, it was basically.
it. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
So that's the dumb
Okay.
movie that started all this crap.
No, there's been plenty of battle royals before that.
Dude,
Yeah, but
Luke
Japan's
Hobbs.
been doing them for years.
Luke
Was
Hobbs. Fast and Furious series.
never
No.
seen it. Never
Get
seen
him off the list.
Haven't seen that.
Get the whole series. Get the whole franchise off the list. Get it off.
If Vin Diesel's on that list, I'm going to lose it. If he's on that list over somebody else I want to name,
He's on the next list.
I am going to lose my collective
Why?
because.
Vin Diesel, family.
Oh, it's family.
It's family.
He's on the top 10 lists of family members.
All right. Free Solo. This guy, that guy that climbed up the thing?
Oh, yeah.
I never saw it.
Wait, is that...
He's the only
No.
character from a non-fiction film on this list.
He cut off his own arm.
Yeah, I think
Oh, that one. So
Yeah.
20 hours or whatever. 24,
Yeah.
22 hours or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. That's a horrible story.
okay. Next on the list
I
is
mean, you got to have a lot of what do you call it?
I couldn't do it.
do what? Cut your own arm off?
Yeah.
Well, for point of survival.
There's some people that wouldn't be able to do that.
It's hard. That's hard, man. That's like staring yourself, looking, that's hard. You got to be hard as fuck to do that.
There's some people when push comes to shove will run away and can't face the danger. And there's some that will.
It's like
they
in
can.
Saw, where they saw the leg off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
I probably couldn't do it.
I'd want to do it. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think I could do it.
The cojones.
As soon as you hit the bone, you're like, oh man, come on, please.
I can see you singeing one of your arm hairs. Like, ah!
It burns.
All right. Next is Ethan Hunt from Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
I don't rate
Yeah,
it.
I mean, he jumped on a train.
Scaled a building.
Yeah.
Jumped off a plane.
Oh yeah.
What hasn't he done?
In terms of hardness, yeah.
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 Han Solo.
Original trilogy solo. I mean, there's only...
I don't rate it.
No. No.
You didn't think he's a badass?
No.
Dude, well, he walks into the bars and talks like absolute smack when his balls are on the line.
Doesn't do it
Yeah,
for
but
me.
he's always just making it out by the hair on his ass.
Next is Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah?
He goes through some, yeah.
Okay.
It runs pretty quick.
What,
past
you
that.
think not?
Interesting.
You think not?
Very interesting.
It's got quick legs, man. Get away from that boulder.
Right.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Number 26, Dr. Ryan Stone from Gravity.
Gravity.
Yeah, you're not going to agree with this one.
No.
That's the one where...
Sandra Bullock.
I've never seen it, so I
Nah,
can't
nah,
comment.
nah,
but
nah,
I'm going
nah,
to say no.
No.
I love it. I've never seen it. I can't comment, but I'm going to say no. It's with Sandra Bullock in a space outfit. And then you've got The Rock, John Wick, Sandra Bullock in a space outfit. Cosmonaut. You know what I mean? There you go. Here's one. Hugh Glass from The Revenant. Leo's character.
That's the one where you got attacked by the bear, yeah?
Yeah.
I actually didn't watch it.
I haven't seen it.
You never saw this movie?
No.
And then there's a revenge film too, isn't it?
I know he gets
Gets
raped
betrayed.
or whatever by the bear, but I don't know.
It's what?
Doesn't he get raped by the bear or
Doesn't
something?
get raped by a bear, man.
He gets mauled. He gets mauled.
Oh, why do
Good
people say...
movie.
I thought people used to say...
Look, the
They just
visuals.
used... No, I don't know.
Look, was it Leonardo DiCaprio's best role?
He got an Oscar for that, didn't
That's the one when he finally won. Yeah.
I don't think that's...
I don't think he does. I don't think it was his best role. He probably deserved an Oscar before he did this one. But the movie itself is really good. The visuals of it are really good.
I'll have to watch it.
Well paced.
Yeah,
It's a
I'll
long
have
ass
to suss it.
movie. All right. 28. Morpheus from The Matrix.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a badass.
he's pretty badass.
But he's a Matrix Morpheus or real life Morpheus?
He's a badass in both.
What real life Morpheus?
Well, I mean...
There's a real life Morpheus?
No, he means outside of the Matrix.
Outside of the
Morpheus.
Matrix,
Uh,
Morpheus is just a schmuck
It's
like
easy
us.
to be a badass in the Matrix, right?
Yeah.
But no, he was a badass outside and
Yeah,
inside.
he was. Yeah.
The guy was hardcore, man.
I don't know. I don't know the movies well enough. All right. Brian Mills, The Taken franchise.
Yes.
Look, yeah, yeah, yeah. To do what he did, like he's a badass.
I've never seen them.
Are these in like order, like who's number one, or is this
It
just like a
says
list of 40?
I don't know
Okay.
if they're in order. It just says 40 badass figures.
He's definitely up there. The character itself is up there.
Okay.
Dingo has to be on this list. There's at least 2 or 3 people I can think of, and they better be on this list.
Who?
Well, you can get to the list and then I'll crack
All
it
right,
later.
I'm more worried about who is on the list.
Yeah.
We're at number 30. Sarah Connor, Terminator 2.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What do you mean, nah?
No.
Are you nuts? Dude, she literally was the epitome of badass women in the 90s.
Yeah, like, I mean, for like badass women, you'd put Ripley from
Aliens.
Alien, Sarah Connor, and probably like, I mean, those are the only 2 I can think of.
You know what's kind of weird? They're both really old movies. There's been nothing since.
No, but now you've got Gal, what's her name, from
Gal
Wonder Woman and
Gadot.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's different type of.
But that's what I'm saying. It's a different type.
Yeah.
They've changed action movies now. They're not the way they were.
Those movies were like they're they're badasses out of survival necessity. All right, the ones now they're badasses because they just know how to do everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing calisthenics and stuff.
Yeah.
As opposed, like, Sarah Connor was just like, grab a gun, shoot this dude, grab that, kill the Terminator, blah, blah, blah.
Like
You
she's
know what I mean?
fleeing for her life. She's trying to escape from a mental hospital.
Yeah.
She comes across the Terminator and she just like basically crumbles. Like that scene, I always love it. Like she's like badass escaping, and then she sees it and she gets like that flashback and she panics.
Yeah.
But then she realizes, and they go into the hospital into the elevator, and then she's just completely another person. She's just taking
she
it
grabbed
on.
the gun,
Yeah,
shooting
she
it.
just
Yeah, exactly. All right, 31. Lee from Enter the Dragon. So Bruce Lee's character from Enter the Dragon.
I can't comment
Which
because I
one's
just
into
don't
the
remember.
Dragon? That's
Yeah.
the one
It's the
with
last
the claw, yeah?
Yeah. Takes out the entire tournament, then takes out the boss.
Yeah.
I don't remember it enough.
I watched that movie a lot. He does that whole fight scene where he puts the snake in the control room, and then all the guards start running at him, and he just pulls out the chucks. He's doing like the full. He's a gun, man. All right, Black Widow.
Oh, that's dark.
Black Widow from what? What's dark?
He's a gun.
What? What?
It was Bruce Lee, not
Not Brandon Lee.
Brandon Lee.
No, it's both.
Bruce
No,
Lee.
Bruce Lee didn't die from a bullet, man.
He probably AD'd
I
him.
am
Yeah,
almost
indeed.
certain he got shot.
No,
Bruce Lee.
Yes.
no, he did not.
Look it up.
No, you're picturing Game of Death when he gets shot on set and he fakes his own death.
Look it up.
I'm telling you,
He didn't get shot, man.
he didn't get shot.
More than likely, he overdosed on speed.
He overdosed on freaking speed.
Yeah.
His brain hemorrhaged from a
I listened to that last podcast. I was reading up on it. Yeah, it's true.
literally what
More
happened.
than likely, yeah.
More than likely, he was an opium head and he literally OD'd.
I've been reading up a bit of stuff on Bruce Lee.
Yeah,
Starting to think I don't like him as much as I used to.
I can't say, man. I'm still got,
I mean, I love his films, but I mean, like,
I got the tat.
some of these revelations that are coming out, I'm like, I don't know, man.
I'm on the fence.
If we're going to start holding people to today's stands, I don't think I like him.
Well, okay, hang on.
Why did I think he got shot?
Because you're an
Because you're a
idiot.
dumbass.
As confirmed by this side of the panel.
2 against 1, you lose.
No, well, okay, you look at Bruce Lee objectively.
I mean, no, he was good, but I just think he was just from everything that I'm hearing, he was just a real prick.
He was. He was an
Yeah,
arrogant son of a
yeah,
bitch
yeah.
because he was obsessed with getting.
Yeah.
He was obsessed with making his mark as an Asian in Hollywood and basically proving his worth personally and progressing the Chinese culture.
There's,
But socially and like personally, he had affairs. Like it was the bird's house that he died in was a bird he was jamming at the time.
oh, really?
Yeah. Like, yeah, and he was an opium head and whatever. His intentions were, he had good intentions, but this was like the 50s and 60s, man. You know what I mean? Why? I don't like him that much.
No, it's just, yeah, that's all right.
It's overhyped a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
It's like the romanticism of it, I think.
Yeah.
I think it was overhyped. It was just a unit at the time when he came out. There was no one else like him.
Yeah.
His physical attributes were insane.
Yeah.
Like he was as quick as Muhammad Ali. Like that's what you got to remember. He was as quick as Muhammad Ali. You know, physically he was.
But if you're telling me that, like, there's no one that can match his athleticism at this day and age, like, people are crazy these days.
yeah, but this day and age is different, man. Now it's literally science behind developing athletes.
and it's. I think. Not that I think. I don't. Do I think about this all the time? But I think, like, you know, if you were to put, say, the 1942 World Cup Uruguayan team up against the who won the last World Cup, the French team, who would come out on top? You know, I mean,
Yeah, I'm picturing the Uruguayans in 1942 barely having shorts and boots. You know what I mean? Playing in sandals.
yeah.
Yeah, but the French team would have had years of athletic science,
All right, let's put
sports science.
All right, let's put it the '86 Argentinian World Cup team, the one with Maradona, that won the World Cup. If they were to go up against the French team today that won the last World Cup, who would come out on top?
French team.
You reckon?
Without even questioning it. Just because I know the athleticism behind them would overrun them during the game.
That's true.
They'd be physically stronger. Their stamina would be better. Their gear would be better. They'd be more reactive to the ball. Whether you want to break down skill sets of each player matching it up, that's an argument to have. But just based on pure timeline and ability, and I don't even know the French team or the team that Maradona had. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Like if you want to put some context into it, who would win? The 95 team of Carlton that won the flag, or the Melbourne team that won this year?
I don't know.
Or Richmond last year.
I don't know.
I'll tell you right now, Richmond, because they'd be strong. The game style has changed.
The game style has changed, yes, definitely.
There's
But
more-
I think there's
There's expected from each player as opposed to.
Yeah, of course. I
You know
mean,
what
the
I mean?
game changes over time. Like with soccer, like you go from having players that used to play one specific role, and then over time it starts to expand. You had like the like your all round
Attacking centres.
Yeah, you had players that would change, and then essentially nowadays you have players that can play multiple roles at a time. Like now you have like a sweeper keeper, basically, where the keeper acts as a fifth defender.
Comes forward
fourth or
more.
fifth. Yeah, they press up more.
Yeah, but then look, think about the players, the standout players from the 80s and 90s across sport, right? Like, let's say football, right? You got Steven Silvani from Carlton.
Yep.
He could go forward or back. He kicked freaking shitload of goals, and if you put him up forward, he could kick goals. Could you put Dunstall in the back line?
No, of course
No.
not.
Could you put him in the centre? No. He'd gas out.
Yeah, he would gas out.
yeah,
Yeah,
of
that's
course.
Gas
true.
out. Like
Yeah.
Plugger.
Yeah.
Plugger couldn't play in today's footy because
Yeah.
the proof of that is Lance Franklin.
But that's why they had the rat.
What rat?
John Platten.
No, was it? No,
Radden.
was it Radden?
From
Or
Carlton.
Platten.
No, from Hawthorn.
That's Platten.
Yeah.
Was it?
You're thinking of Platten with the long hair.
And they called him the rat.
I don't know.
Probably.
And he used to run around the whole thing.
Yeah.
He used to do laps.
Platten had stamina, yeah.
Yeah, that's why they have him instead.
But, no, but that's my point. Like, compare Lance Franklin, compare Buddy to Jason Dunstall.
Yeah,
Or Plugger. Franklin played both their positions at both clubs, right? But Franklin can literally outrun anyone on the field while bouncing a ball and fending off a dude.
Yeah,
and he's
yeah,
2.5 meters tall.
I mean, the
Yeah.
game evolves over time.
But that's what I'm saying. So that's
Yeah.
why you can't compare it. You know? It's
I
like,
mean,
who's the greatest basketballer of all time, right? And then people say Jordan.
Yeah.
Now they're making LeBron in the argument, right? But it's like, oh, what about Dr. J and like all the people from the 70s and 60s? Like, it's a different game. Like,
it is, yeah.
totally different game, man. You know? All right, back to this list. Black Widow from the Avengers series.
No way. Off the list. Get it off.
Okay, this guy I don't actually know.
Why not Scarlet Witch?
Yeah.
Scarlet Witch?
I would be okay with that.
I mean, she's technically like the most powerful person on Earth.
Yeah, it's just psychotic. She's a psychotic female. It's typical. Yeah, go on.
Typical. Okay, this dude.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know. I've never seen it.
Oh, no, I don't know.
He drives his boss around, he makes some coffee, he dumps some bodies.
Don't know.
Viggo Mortensen's character in David Cronenberg's thriller, Eastern Promises. No idea.
idea.
Maybe I'll have to watch it. Okay, next is... dude. Anton from No Country for Old Men.
Never seen it.
Are you for real?
Yep.
I got told off about not watching this.
I
like
just
5
told you
years
I don't
ago.
watch movies.
No, I got told off for not watching this, and I made a point of actually watching it. He's just
He's
psychotic.
a bad guy in the film, though, isn't
He's
he?
just psychotic, man.
It's the haircut. He pulls off the psychotic look.
I was reading about it, and they said when they styled his hair for the first time, he looked into the mirror and he goes, "I'm not going to get laid for another year." Like while they're filming it, he psychiatrists analysed that character and said he's literally clinically the closest thing to a psycho that you'll ever have on screen.
Okay.
Just completely zero empathy. Like, okay, if someone is the definition of psychotic is when someone who lacks empathy, being able to connect to another individual and actually get on their level. He literally displays zero understanding of anything. Just brutal. Absolutely brutal.
What's the actual purpose of his character? Is he like a
He's
serial
getting
killer or
something
something?
back, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he the main character?
He's in a cast of, say, 3. He's
Okay.
he's in there.
Are they glorifying
No.
psychotic?
No. He's just a character.
Okay. But he's not like the bad guy.
No, he's the bad guy.
Oh, he's the okay. That makes sense. I thought you meant he was the main guy. And
I thought it was like
following-
the main
Yeah,
character.
no,
like-
he's the bad guy, but he's got equal screen time as the protagonist.
Okay, cool. So he's the Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. John McClane, Die Hard series.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As cheesy as it is, yeah.
You're looking at the first one, yeah?
He belongs. Yeah.
I see. That's the thing. I've seen the second one maybe once. Third one I've seen maybe once.
Yeah, it didn't
I
do
never
it
saw
for
the
me.
I
rest
like
of
the
them.
third one. I've seen the second one maybe once or twice. I don't really remember it. Third
don't
one I've
remember
seen. I think I've seen the third one more than the first one.
Nah, I've seen the first one.
No,
more than
yeah,
anything
same.
else.
Yeah. First one trumps.
Just jumping through the window, barefoot and coming back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the end of it. Okay. You're going to like this one.
What number is this?
We're at 36.
Okay.
4 more. Maximus Decimus Meridius.
Ah! Are you sure that's the name? It's not Maximus Aurelius Boreas?
It's-
Surprisingly, that name wasn't taken on ESA.
Bloody hell.
Maximus
yeah,
Aurelius.
Maximus Decimus Meridius is his actual
I
name.
mean, he's tough. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll give him that. Jason Bourne.
Yeah.
I've watched like the first 2, I think. I don't remember him.
I don't think he's that tough, though.
I mean, he's an
He
assassin.
doesn't do anything that's tough.
But isn't he like John Wick?
No, he's
No, he's
an
much-
actual black ops assassin.
Yeah, but his skill set is like he's like John Wick meets Ethan Hunt.
Yeah. Or he's more. I mean, John Wick was like underground trained, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but what I meant was
There's allusions that he's gone military because of the tats
Yeah.
on his back.
yeah, but what I'm saying is Ethan Hunt from Mission Impossible is
Yeah.
like underground CIA operative, right?
Yeah.
John Wick is just a man for kill for hire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Wick's skills, handset and skills, are smash Ethan Hunt, right? So isn't Jason Bourne like the combination of both of them?
No, because he's, again, professionally trained.
He's professionally like government trained.
It's a bit different.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
I don't find him like tough in that sense.
Okay,
I don't know. I
that's fine.
mediocre.
Number 38, John Rambo.
What happened to 37?
No, that was 37. Jason Bourne was 37.
I thought you said that was 36.
Yeah, Rambo, yes.
Rambo is
Yeah.
38.
Yeah.
I mean, that should be much higher in that list, but sure. Yeah, of course.
39.
His nipples alone can shoot the whole bloody...
You picture him in the singlet. Okay. 39, T-1000 from Terminator 2.
We've gone from having all these characters that are like based in like
Humans.
and
Just chuck
kind
a
of
cyborg in
and
there.
based in like reality in the sense where they're relying on their own physical attributes to now just putting a cyborg in there. So
Okay.
no.
Okay. Number 40, T-800 Terminator series. His reaction was the best. He just went,
Okay, so one name they should be on there is Andy Dufresne.
why? He gets raped by the sisters.
Yeah, but he
Does it make you-
exactly for that reason.
So he survives.
And he perseveres for
survives
how many years?
prison rape, and that makes him tough.
And he persists for how many years?
What? He's gone.
'Cause he's-
He's
'cause he
actually
got
gone. You know what it is? I made an Andy joke.
Yeah.
He just heard his own joke back to him.
For that specific reason, like he.
You okay?
Yeah. He's not...
What?
Just
I mean,
finish
there were
talking.
people on the list for less, weren't there?
There's people on the list for less. Hunger Games. That bird. She shouldn't have been on the list.
I mean,
Yeah.
like he, like yes, he gets raped, but then like he goes through how, like he's
You know what list she's on, though?
like the guy that cut off his
fappening.
arm. Okay,
Yeah.
that like strength of character. I don't know whatever you would call that.
You know what I just remembered? Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
When Lloyd discovers that Harry's actually got the date with Mary and he sabotages the tea with the laxative. And all this time I've been going through such pain and personal anguish. Such hell for nothing. I'm pitching Andy Dufresne. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he goes through all that and he continues. So how many? He's like 15 years, 20 years. He's in prison.
Something like that.
Breaks out with a little chisel,
Why'd you do the chisel?
sets up the warden,
The chisel motion.
organizes a fake character, goes to Nawantazina, whatever it's called. Like the guy plans
Mexico,
the whole,
isn't it?
yeah,
Just an island in
Nawantazina,
Mexico.
yeah,
Yeah,
and he
okay.
Yeah, but
basically-
you know what the problem is? They've clearly picked action
No, they
toughness.
haven't. There was people in there that weren't action.
No,
Who?
they're generally all action.
But some of them weren't.
Who? Name one.
I can't remember them now.
They were all action stars.
Pull it up and scroll down. No, I'm pretty sure there was some that weren't.
It's an omission.
Oh, good start. Real good start.
T1000,
Yeah, keep coming back.
Rambo,
Yeah, keep going.
action. Oh, that's action, technically.
Yeah, well.
Action. No, that's not an action movie. He's just a serial killer.
That's action.
Nikolai, yeah, I
don't
haven't
know,
seen it.
don't know.
That's the one none of us had seen. Black Widow's Black Widow. Lee, action.
Action.
Morpheus, action. Hugh Glass, that's not action.
See, thank you.
I said generally.
Thank you very much.
Indiana Jones, action. Han Solo, action. Ethan Hunt, action.
Not action.
Not action. Action. I don't know. Again,
Action.
That's
Yeah,
an
it is
action.
action.
Yeah.
Mulan,
Cartoon.
Cartoon action.
Tyler Durden, action. Technically, I mean, they're fight scenes.
Castaway. See, now he's like a survivor on an island. Okay, now he persevered for how many years?
Yes, but out of the list, 38 are action and 2 are non-action.
Okay,
There's
hang on,
three
hang
or
on.
four. 4 so far.
36 are...
4.
Okay,
Well, that
is this
doesn't matter.
action?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yes.
Oh, that was John Wayne, man.
Yeah.
You didn't say John Wayne.
No, I said
I told you he skipped some. I knew he was skipping some.
I said Jeff Bridges was the original in True Grit in the remake,
I didn't
but John
know.
Wayne was the.
It's John Wayne, yeah.
How's there a tougher man than John Wayne?
I know, man.
Well, I didn't get the reference either.
Yeah.
Richard Pryor's joke about John Wayne is like, John Wayne kicked cancer's ass. Kick cancer, get out of here, cancer. All right, Marv City from Sin City, action. Sicario, James Bond, action. Goodfellas, that's not an action movie. It's a mob movie.
Yep.
But it's violent. Action. Aliens. Creed. Action.
Sports. It is. It's a sport. It's not action.
Action.
Such a dickhead. Sports.
It is.
All right,
That's not action.
That's
American Gangster's not action. That's a mob movie.
okay.
A mob movie is action.
That's not.
What is it?
Drama?
I'm going to look this up. No. Let's
Please do.
Let's just see what Wikipedia
Would you
says.
consider The Godfather an action movie?
Yes. Elements of, yeah.
But I wouldn't classify it as an action movie.
It will have the genre action in it.
No, there's a difference between having the genre in it. Okay, hang on.
Well, then by that classification,
You're
Andy
thinking-
Dufresne is action as well.
You're saying action is in like, there's fight
Okay,
scenes
hang on.
and shit.
American
Action is...
Gangster is classified as a biographical crime film.
Crime.
Okay, so let's look up The Godfather. What do you reckon The Godfather comes up in?
A novella crime film.
No, The Godfather is a crime film.
Yeah.
Same as Goodfellas. It's a crime film. It's not an action film.
With elements of...
Okay, I'm an elephant. We'll just start labeling shit as everyone else is doing
it's
these
2021.
days. Yeah, might as
Okay,
well.
so what was
Fuck
number
it.
6?
All right,
What's a genre? Don't worry about that.
Mad Max is action.
Yeah.
Lawless, I've never seen this.
Never seen it. I would...
It's an action.
Leonidas, yeah, that's 300 is an action movie.
Yeah.
Predator, action. John Wick, action. Aliens, action. Kill Bill, action.
Okay. Where's my
So
paper?
out of 40, there's about 35 action.
36, maybe.
Yeah. 35, 36, all right. We'll say.
One was based on a real
But
guy.
they've still put four people on there that aren't action, which is more character-based.
Yeah, it's just about toughness.
Toughness. I think getting raped in the ass and surviving for 20 years in a prison is a little bit to do with toughness. Chisel away, keep the mental stability to not hang yourself.
Why is he looking away?
Oh, look at Chucky.
Yeah. So you say, and okay, who else should be on that list then?
I won't say that one because you're going to lose it.
No, go say it.
I think Edmond Dantes.
Who? Who's Edmond Dantes?
You can type it in and have a look. Same thing. In prison for like 15 years. Escapes, plots his revenge. Basically takes on an identity.
Count him Monte Cristo.
Yes! He perseveres.
Are we at the end?
What time is it?
I'm just going to give you a gift now. I'm done.
I'm done. Count of Monte Cristo. I
feel like it's
then
leaking.
if that's in that sense, then Captain Jack Sparrow would be on there. Survived all the shit that he survived.
That's true. Seems hard.
He literally in the first movie
Oh,
he got off at the port just as his ship literally sunk.
He's just in.
He's literally on the top of
I mean, yeah, he's human. He's still not a T-1000.
Yeah, I don't know.
well, he's a fictional character.
I mean, well, these are all biographies.
Okay. Do you know what I would put as toughness?
Sorry, quickly, just talking about because you said like getting off the pier as the ship's
Yeah.
sinking. Did you hear they're making a live action One Piece?
No.
Yeah.
That's going to be terrible.
On Netflix.
Take a
yeah.
guess.
I think I made like 6 now. Six.
I've given up on the gift. I
No,
don't know
no.
about it.
30 minutes. So it wasn't aerosol. You said it can be ingested, but it's not. Is it its primary use?
Yeah, there you go. It's in my hands right now.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
His eyes straight away. Whip him.
Probably like Tic Tacs or something. Is it food?
No.
Is it
You guys were actually pretty close early on. I was getting a bit nervous.
some sort of ball lubricant?
Close.
The ball side or the lubricant side?
Bit of both. Yeah.
Beard oil or something?
No.
Nah.
But reasonable guess.
Are we done?
I don't know. Are we wrapping up? Or we've got
No,
more?
it was this list.
What list?
Who else can get on the list for toughness? I say Dick Tracy, Warren Beatty's
Oh,
character.
that's a good. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Knows how to firearm,
Yep.
knows how to tussle.
Super old school, like
Yeah.
toughness. Yeah.
And there's no computers or anything. It's set in the 20s or whatever it was.
He's badass, man.
What about
That coat.
The fedora, the yellow.
Oh, yeah.
I had one of those plastic hats. Remember from
And
the
the
show
Tommy
bags?
gun?
Yeah.
Oh,
I miss the show bags.
show bags. Yeah.
They didn't do a show this year, did they? Or did
I
they?
think they've done one for 2 years now.
What does the show
What, I
bag
mean,
cost
they couldn't-
now?
40, 50 bucks?
His eyes just his
It's
brain
bad. It's
exploded.
it's full on. No, it's more than that. What am I saying? It's more
the
than that.
cheapest one is still the Birdie Beetle bag. You can go there and get like 5 of
You
them.
see him coming home with 6 birdie beetle bags.
I always used to go for the Birdie Beetle bags.
How much are they?
I think they're like $5.
Since
What's in the
when?
birdie
For
beetle
a few
bag?
years. Birdie Beetles. Chocolates, man. You know Birdie Beetles? Do you know Birdie Beetles? You know what they are. It's like a honeycomb.
Yeah, I know what it is.
chocolate. Yeah, yeah.
Such a...
We've got friends who used to have a store there at the show.
What kind of store?
It was clothing, T-shirts and stuff.
Oh, like band T-shirts.
No, it was they bought it off some other people. It was like an Australiana, so a bit like Australian animals, and just T-shirts basically with Australian animals on
Straight
it.
from China.
Yeah, from Vietnam actually, I think it was, or Thailand, one of the two.
100%.
And yeah, they just had it there for a couple of years, and then they just sold it. They're also like little finger puppets, stuff like that.
Finger puppets?
Yeah. They used to sell a fair bit. Yeah,
Really?
for kids, man.
Can't believe you put Edmund Dantes on the stupid list.
I would, man. The guy's gone through so much. The guy would get tortured every year on the anniversary of his imprisonment. Every year. And he was in there for like 15 years. Pretty tough, man. And then he's gone from being an illiterate French sailor,
Look at him just staring at the ground.
illiterate French sailor, to while like going through all that, tortured, imprisoned falsely, to then being educated to becoming one of the smartest people there.
What?
Learning to read.
Let me get the name. Hang on.
Just say his own name for sitting through these episodes.
Oh, mate, I give myself that credit every time I listen to your garbage. I'm still waiting for the gift, by the way. You've dragged it on for 2.5 hours, man. I'm done.
I was thinking about something that you said to me a little while ago. I think it was one of the things you introduced me when you first introduced me on this episode on the show.
Yeah.
And you were saying, like, for someone who like loves history but loves violence, like I'm all about the violence in history. I remember you saying that to me.
No, I said I've gone a window into your personality. Which I've never seen.
Before that, you were saying like, I can't remember what the exact wording was, but you said like, essentially someone, you know, like I like history, but then you were saying like, I can't remember what the wording was now. And I've thought about that. I've thought, do I actually enjoy violence?
I think you do.
I think I don't. And
No,
then
hang on. Enjoying violence is in what sense, man? I know you're not a violent person.
Yeah.
Take a violent dump or two, but
That's a daily. It's norm.
it's like, who's screaming? Ah, it's just John. He had a curry last night and a deviled egg for breakfast. Ah!
Can I on the list? Legitimate, right? One of the hardest characters and one of the most influential for me growing up, like in terms of like just respect, was Antonio Banderas in The 13th Warrior.
Yes.
Never seen it.
That's very good.
Hard as fuck.
Yeah.
the fact that he's not on the list means the list is just rubbish.
I mean, they've got 2 Terminators on there, so I think that's already a bit of rubbish.
Dude, he was insane in that movie. He went through incredible crap, and that's an incredible movie, by the way. 13th Warrior is amazing. But I grew up just being like, this guy has gone through shit. I'm not gonna muck around. Like,
what's it about?
He's like an Arab ambassador or something like
He's
that.
like a vizier. He's like an Arab. He's like
some kind of official or something.
Like an official, like a advisor.
Yeah,
to someone, and he basically bangs a bird that he shouldn't. It's he goes into exile. He flees for his fleet.
Yeah, he's flees.
He has to flee and go into exile, and somehow he ends up from the Middle East over into Scandinavia.
Okay.
And then it's pretty much the Beowulf story.
Yeah.
And they have to there's like a village or a town
there's
or tribes and there's they're under attack and they do like their little ritual and we need 13 warriors to go fight this horde. And
mind you, they speak a completely different language to this guy.
Yeah.
I have no idea what he's
He learns the language, and he basically they pick their 12 warriors who are all like Vikings, and then they're looking at him, and he realizes he got to go. Yeah, it was a good film.
It's a good film.
Yeah,
it's brutal.
It's dark and gritty.
Yeah, it's real dark.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of the grittiest movies I've ever seen. I can't think. Maybe Deer Hunter.
Miss Congenialities are just.
I say Deer Hunter with Robert De Niro and Christopher Walken playing Russian roulette with Viet Cong, and you go to Miss Congeniality, Sandra Bullock and Benjamin Bratt.
I mean, it's cutthroat, man. How dark and gritty can you get? It's cutthroat pageantry. What do you expect?
Okay, here's a character for toughness. Miklo from Blood In, Blood Out.
I don't think I've ever seen Blood In, Blood Out.
Oh, yeah. Dude, come on. All of them.
Seen it.
Just name the whole cast in that movie. They should all be on that list.
Yeah, but Miklo's the one. He's the half caste. His mother's Mexican, his father's
I've never
white.
seen it. I've never seen it.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
He's the half caste one. He gets bashed, right? He gets jumped. So in retaliation, actually, wait, he doesn't get jumped. Sorry, his cousin gets jumped.
His cousin, yeah, and they break his back.
They break his cousin's back. So in retaliation, they take out the rival gang. He gets picked up, and he goes to prison. And all of them sort of split up after that point, and it just becomes a big saga.
They treasure.
He goes from being like the half caste, like Mexican naive kid in the gang. They literally becoming the leader. And he survives the prison system. He gets out. He loses a leg.
Yeah.
He goes back in. He goes back in without the leg.
He was like the sweetheart in the beginning. He was the sweet kid.
Yeah.
Is he the main character?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The movie's brutal.
He's an 80s movie, yeah?
Yeah. Here's another one. Charlie Sheen's character in Platoon.
Oh, hang on. You didn't let me hang on.
What?
Vatos locos forever.
Orale, because I'm just seeing Conan right there.
There you go. Toughest character ever, Conan.
Yeah, man.
No. Charlie Sheen's character in Platoon.
True. Yeah.
He's a kid, like just out of the burbs or whatever, and then by the end of it, he's lost his mind.
Yeah.
What else is it? There's got to be someone else.
I mean, there's heaps of characters.
That list is. I don't like the list.
Okay.
No.
Nevertheless.
It's too mainstream.
All right. Please, your gift now, finally.
Should I take my pants off or keep them on?
Just keep them on, man.
Do we have anything else to go through yet? I don't know.
Well, yeah, what I was talking about before, so I don't think...
You're just pushing the ball down the hill. You're killing me.
So I was thinking about it, and
Do you want to take a quick guess before you start?
You know what's killed it, though? People that have no interest in this conversation that we've had today, people become invested in this stupid gift, and they'll either end up listening through it because they don't know if they're going to be revealed at the start, the end, or they'll fast forward to the very end to see what the hell this stupid gift was. Go.
You know what? This has gone full circle too, because you said in the beginning you're not a very, very good salesman, but
it's a...
I've sold it.
Is it a beard brush?
Nope. Keep going. Tell your story.
Okay. I was thinking about it, and then I was like, surprisingly, I was listening to a podcast where Dan Carlin, he was talking about it, and he's talking about like the history of Macedonia. He goes, if you look at the Macedonian like history, basically you could liken them to a mafia crime syndicate. You could liken them to a mafia crime syndicate because the Macedonian royalty.
Are you talking about the Slavs or the Greeks?
The Greeks. This is in history, all right?
Talking about Alexander's Macedonia.
Yeah. He goes, because basically once he died, it was like a mob movie. like backstabbings and this.
Once he
and that.
died, my understanding of it, once Alexander died, basically, because he had kingdom from Greece all the way to India, basically.
Yeah.
His entire realm was broken up between his generals the entire time.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah.
But so there was because they stole his body. Ptolemy stole it, brought it to Egypt. They fought over it. Basically, his wife and son were like used as pawns. There were generals that were in. No one general wanted to stand out because then they would be like for the picking by the other smaller ones. His mother basically took control of armies, and it was just all back and forth. And anyway, he's talking about it, and he goes, and this is, I think he hit the point, and he goes, like, you think about it, like, this stuff can't be written. Like, in history, you look at it, and I think this is why my fascination comes with it. You look at history, this stuff can't be written. You can write it now, but, like, this is stuff that actually happened. And, you know, you look at, like, the rise of Alexander, all right? Like, he's the product of a father that was ready to take over and take on the Persian Empire, but his life was cut short. The son takes it over and basically rolls with it and takes over the Persian Empire, which basically had nothing to stand up against them. Okay? And that's a story in itself. The story of Julius Caesar, all right? The dude basically... You know, he's a loyal subject to the empire, goes to make a name for himself. Everybody back at Rome is plotting to take him down as soon as he comes back. They're like, disband your armies. He goes, if I disband it, you're going to take me out. So that's why he crosses the Rubicon, which is like, you know, the river, and that signals, like, this stuff is like, it's like a drama without having to be written. This is stuff that happened.
Yeah, but art imitates life.
Yeah. But then I'm thinking as well, like, you look at, like, the military, like, garb as well of all these ancient empires. You know, you look at how iconic is a Roman centurion, the Greek hoplite, the Spartan, your Persian immortals. You look at your Gaelic warriors. You look at your Mongolians. You look at if you don't want to talk Europe, you look at, like, your Rajput warriors, which are the Indian ones, you know, the ones with the blades that, like, twingle, you know, like really long. Yeah. You got your Aztec Jaguar warriors. Look at your Maori warriors. Look at, like, it's all so unique looking.
Yeah.
And it's just so...
Cultural shifts.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's so... And that's what I'm getting at. Like, it's the pageantry, you could say, and the drama that's already written in history, which is so appealing, which is what I think draws me to it. And the stories...
Are you trying to justify being a madman?
Why? No, I just thought, like, I get it. Like, I actually
thought more about something I said?
Yeah, of course.
Wow.
Yeah, like I said, I reflect, like, well, do I actually enjoy violence? Like, am I someone that... No, but you know what I'm getting at? Like, it's not the aspect
it's the stories
of the
within the battles and within the empires themselves.
Yeah, like, the story of Cleopatra, like, basically, you know, she marries Julius Caesar to get an alliance to further herself within her empire. All right? He dies. She has a child with him. The child, I think, dies, if I'm not mistaken. She hooks up with Mark Antony, and then they kill themselves.
Yeah.
Like, that's, you know, it's an important part in history.
The thing is, what percentage of people out there do you reckon give a shit about that now?
Nobody.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm just finding I find that more entertaining and interesting than a lot of the stuff going on today. The story of the Three Kingdoms, you know?
This leads into something I was going to bring up with you guys. You're talking about, like, Caesar, Alexander, blah, blah, blah. Influential people throughout history that we still look to now, yada yada. I think we touched on it once. We said, who are the most influential people? And that's what I'm going back to. Think of it like 21st century right now. Who are they going to be talking about? The historians moving forward, because there's no emphasis on technology anymore. Like, they're sort of byproducts, unless they've got
Caitlyn Jenner.
Finish.
Oh, sorry.
Unless the person's got a personality that's marketable, it's like they're going to get forgotten about. All right?
Yeah.
So Tesla was Tesla, but no one knows who Tesla is. Everyone just thinks it's the model of a car.
Yeah.
So then who are the figures that are going to be remembered in the next 100 years?
Elon Musk's going to be one.
Okay, that's
100%.
Yeah. But even now, people don't actually understand what he does.
Yeah.
They just think it's space travel.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, they're not scientists and all these people pushing industry aren't revered the same way they were 100 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But who are the people who are going to be remembered?
Neil deGrasse Tyson, because he's literally changed the way people look at space, and he's helped people understand that never did. He became a celebrity.
Yeah. He's a celebrity astrophysicist or whatever.
And I think he's stamped his name in history.
Do you know what burns me is the fact that Joe Rogan's going to be put up in that conversation just based on his stupid podcast. Joe Rogan's gone off the deep end, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Why is that?
He's lost it.
He's gone right wing, like he talks to God when he takes DMT. Like he's off his chop.
Yeah, he's lost it completely.
He was the other day. He was talking about how he can give himself head because he's that flexible. I stopped listening to Rogan a long time
I thought
ago.
he was like the most commie guy out there.
No, he can't be. He's in Hollywood.
Well,
How can he be a commie?
not commie, but like he was like the most.
He was left. He was liberal.
Yeah.
But then he slowly started veering back to the right again.
Yeah.
Remember they said to him, remember there was that theory years ago that someone must have tapped him on the shoulder when he started going hard against conspiracies and la la la.
Mm.
And someone must have said, hey, you better pull it in because they're watching you.
Mm.
Yeah, now he's gone full, like, he's just right wing.
He's full nut. He's going.
I mean, at the moment, there's the not argument, but there's the conversation that can be said that anything now that is basically slightly right of what's considered like progressive now is considered like far right. Things that were considered liberal and very centrist now are considered far right ideas.
It just hurts to think that 5 generations from us, or 3 even 2, people are going to be looking at historical figures of 2020 and you're going to have Caitlyn Jenner, Joe Rogan, and fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the
It's
thing with,
scary, man.
yeah. I mean, like,
And-
the thing with Rogan, like, the man himself, like, you know, you either like him or you don't. But I think what he does with his podcast when he has proper guests on there is actually pretty good. Because he has legit, like, proper guests.
Smart guess. Yeah.
People who are leading.
Instead
Like-
of just people that constantly talk about what drugs they're taking and what drugs he can
and
take.
talking about
and
the
how
40
crazy.
best protagonists, toughest, heroes. But essentially, when he has
You
leading
got a
experts.
problem with the 40 protagonists?
I do, actually.
Okay, cool. You're never coming back on ever again. I need to clear the room for some
I'm burning my bridges today.
decent guests.
No, but what I'm getting at is he has leading experts in their fields
You just lost your seat at the head table, pal.
who shed a bit of light on certain things of why they're happening. You know, he had one guy in there who was explaining how the vaccines work for
I did that 2 years ago. No one gave a shit.
because you're not Joe Rogan, Tim. That's why.
That's what kills me.
Yeah.
Dude, I literally at the start of 2020 brought in a microbiologist her expertise was infectious diseases.
Yeah.
And she herself said, I cannot get work in this country. She's actually living in England now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her sphere of expertise on an international scale was disease control, immunizations, et cetera, et cetera.
I'll credit you though with that because almost everyone that started off in my friend or family group that was anti-vax, like hardcore anti-vax, now I'll have it. So
Yeah, of course.
I'll credit you for that one. Maybe they listened to the podcast that time and said, "Whoa, you know what?
Yeah, they sought out my counsel. Are you for real?
Yeah,
But that's what happens. That's why.
Such a troll.
I mean, that's why Rogan is one of the biggest. He's the biggest podcast.
I enjoyed watching him years ago, and then it's become unwatchable.
I'm very selective with who it depends on the guest. I'm not interested in what he says. I'm interested in what the guest has to say.
I'm over people turning to him like he's some sort of guru in life.
But that's what happens when you
Become a celebrity, like that.
exactly.
Yeah.
These people are held up in esteem on the same levels of Tesla, of Mary.
That's
Curie.
what I have a problem
Well, that's
with.
what I mean. Well, that's what happens when.
Which is why I like the closer. We'll close on the closer. all
No,
right?
we'll close on the gift.
Yes,
thank
but
you
the
very
gift
much.
is part of the closer. All right? I'm just saying. I finally watched the closer. All
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I'd only read about it to this point, which I shouldn't have done, but I just didn't have time. But I actually finally watched it and gave it a proper viewing. And I love the one thing I love the most. The one line that really stuck with me from the whole thing.
Space Jews.
No, the one thing that really stuck with me when he said, "Why is it easier for Caitlyn to change her name from Bruce Jenner to change his name than it was for Cassius Clay to change his?"
Yep.
Why is that?
Yep. And I mean, the whole, because he says it in that, I think it's in that, and you see him getting angry as he's saying it.
Yeah.
He goes, my issue isn't with like the LGBT community, it's with still the white community.
Yeah.
It's like, exactly for all that, you're not listening to what I'm saying. Like he goes over what he said in previous stand-ups.
Yeah.
Goes, why was it easier for him? Yeah. Why was it harder for him to change his name? He talks about basically all the things. Well, the line as well when he's talking about the guy in the bar and he was videotaping him.
Oh yeah, and he walks up and
he goes, he's only a minority until he needs to be white or something like that. Yeah.
The gay, it was a trans woman in the bar that started getting rolled up, and they're only trans until they need to be white, because when they're white, he's instantly Chappelle's instantly the target.
Which one of you is Clifford?
Clifford. Yeah. I thought it was freaking good.
He's very
Well, I loved it.
Yeah, he was articulate as shit.
I've watched it 3 times now, and I still, after the third watching, the more I was looking at it, I think that first half hour, the first 20 minutes of all the jokes where he goes over everyone else, like he's saying he's building up, I think that's him. You look at his eyes as he's saying those jokes, it looks like he's testing out the reactions to see if these jokes are acceptable, because then as soon as he goes into the other jokes, the crowd kind of, not they don't change, but you can see where like there's that
the line is almost
the line
crossed.
has been drawn and he's gone over it, and you can clearly see that mother and daughter in the crowd.
Yeah, the white hair.
Yeah,
the whole time I just kept
they're
watching their
laughing.
reactions, and they're shaking their heads.
Yeah,
Really? I didn't notice that.
They're just staring gobsmacked.
Yeah.
And they're just shaking their heads like, what he's
Why
saying
go
isn't
to
funny.
why go to a comedy? Anyway.
But that's the whole point. Why buy a ticket to the show?
Yeah.
Full well knowing what he's going to be doing.
yeah.
And then
To
go
get
to
offended.
the bitch.
Yeah.
yeah.
That makes no sense.
Take a guess.
What?
Take a
Guess.
guess.
Axe body spray.
No. Go on.
Axe? Is that American?
Yes, links.
It's links. Yeah.
I knew what he meant.
I love seeing the pictures of the Chads, like the sorority brothers. Like they look like Axe body spray.
Chad Chadston.
Yeah, that's what I think he was like saying those jokes purposely to set up, so
Yeah, no, that's what he
to
was
show
doing.
the contrast.
Yeah.
Because he goes into that now. You understand the context on that rap of the baby.
The baby,
where
yeah.
he's talking about why can this guy shoot someone and kill someone and get away with it, but not make a joke, or not derogatory terms or whatever he says. I don't know what he said. About the LGBT community.
Yeah.
You know, it's worse for your career to offend this community than it is to kill a person. Alec Baldwin's going to get off.
What?
I reckon he will.
I haven't followed it. I stopped following it.
Oh, I have too. But
The last
basically-
I knew was that the girl that handed him the gun
armourer, yeah.
was already in trouble at another movie set for firing off a handgun without telling anyone. She just
Yeah,
fired
I
off.
said that
That was
once,
the only thing I read about it
Yeah.
last.
But what was he up for? Manslaughter.
Who?
Alec Baldwin.
Well, they haven't even said what it is yet.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not his fault. If he's under the impression that it's a loaded gun, it's a hot gun, he's got no idea. How is it his fault?
Cold gun.
It was a cold gun. They said cold gun. Cold gun means
cold
it's
gun.
not. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, but at the end of the day, he still pulled the trigger.
Yeah, but he was not aware.
Doesn't matter. You go into a bar fight, you didn't mean to kill someone that you knocked over and hit their
I
head.
don't know. That armor,
That's
man.
different, though. That's different. If you're in a fight, whether it's self-defense or not, it's still the intent's there to stop someone. If you're an actor holding a gun,
I don't know.
you've been told that.
Can you pass me the?
All right, look.
I don't know. But yeah, so you enjoyed it? Yeah, you didn't finish saying what you were saying.
No, I did.
Yeah.
I really thought it was very well measured.
I got to go back and watch it again.
Do you
I think.
understand the end now? Like how we was dancing around it at the end?
Yeah.
Like with the whole point, like, you know, his trans friend who basically killed
herself. Yeah,
killed
said-
herself. Like,
The second she crossed over and started defending him, they harassed her until she killed herself.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think as well, there's something to be said as well for people who bully people until they kill themselves.
Yeah.
I think there's that case of that girl. I think she's in the UK or in America. She basically told her she was just berating her boyfriend until he said you should just kill yourself, and then he killed himself. And now I think she's been held accountable. She's been held accountable.
Yeah.
The same case as well. There was that porn star. I think she was. Same thing. She was refusing to work with trans actors.
Yeah.
And people just turned on her, said you should kill yourself. She killed herself because she was basically harassed to that extent. But she killed herself. Nothing happened to them, to these people.
The people that harassed her.
They harassed her to suicide. But then in this case, there's this girl who harassed her boyfriends that much to the extent where he killed himself. And I think she got jail time.
I actually thought originally they were mad at him because of that last bit, that he was like saying, you all made her kill herself. I thought that was the main thing that they were pissed off about.
That's what he said.
Yeah, but it turns out they weren't pissed off about that.
No, they're just making jokes.
Yeah.
They're just punching down. I'm not punching down.
I misunderstood it completely.
No, that was the point. He says, I'm not punching down on anyone. I'm not punching up either. It's the same plane.
Yeah.
Now, everybody, you have same-sex marriage. It's allowed now. You have women's rights. Like, everything's come through. Everyone's on the same level.
Yeah.
If everybody's at the same level now, everybody is, what's the word?
Open
to criticism.
Yeah.
Regardless now, because everyone's at the same. All right. To the extent of what do you call it? No, I've lost it. It was basically along the lines of if everybody's now at that same level on the same stool, everybody is open to criticism.
Yeah.
Jokes.
The same criticism and attacks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I still say that Hannah Gadsby's special was not funny.
Yeah.
I was 30 seconds. I was dead. I was finished.
She's going on about fearing for her life around men because a man raped her once.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
But the thing is, it's a comedy show.
It sounds more like a crime documentary.
No, but you're buying a ticket. If I saw Hannah Gadsby comedy show, sweet. If I sat down and she starts talking about fearing for her life because she was raped at one point, that's a terrible tragedy.
If I was there, I got to say, if I was there and she said that, I'd be like, where? Was it in the ass?
Why would you do that, you dickhead?
Because I'm going to a comedy show to laugh.
That's my point.
I'm not going to see some chick talk about...
I didn't see the context of the whole comment, and she just kept going back around it.
But then, in the same vein, you're saying, I'm going to keep it real. In the same vein, these people, that mother and daughter paid the money knowing what Chappelle's stand-up content is. You're not going to Hannah Gadsby's not knowing what her content is. You might get a random ticket at the comedy festival.
Yeah, but they're pushing her as Australia's biggest comedian.
I know.
How? It's not funny.
Some people, I know, I agree. But unfortunately, there's going to be people out there who think she is funny.
Just because you're a woman or you're gay doesn't mean by default your endeavor should be supported because you're a minority.
Yeah.
It's gay privilege.
No, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But dude,
you're an instant celebrity.
There are thousands of people, thousands of kids out there trying to get into comedy.
Yeah.
Whether it's performance art, with
talented
art,
kids, mind you.
Talented, right? And that's another grief I have. There was a Tank Sinatra, Tank Sinatra, the meme dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He put up a video a while back, and I went through my Insta and actually found it to watch it. He's smoking a cigar. He's got a pair of sunnies on. He started by doing memes, right? So his account got big for memes. And then he switched about a year or two ago to videos.
Yeah.
So he doesn't do memes anymore, rarely. It's all videos. And they're funny, man. The same style, it's just him talking to camera. And sometimes he does different shit. But he copped a lot of criticism for us. Go back to your memes. They're not funny, blah, blah, blah. He kept saying, I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
It's my account. I'll do whatever I want. And I said the same thing about my account. I don't need to post pictures of my friends. I don't need to post pictures of my family. I do whatever I want. It's a meme account. He did a video where basically he's did it hurt when you went viral for that one video and now you have to do every video in the same style, painstaking style? Does that hurt having to play the same shtick every time? For me, that's stuck. Because it's there's so many TikTok facey Instagram comedians that do the same exact spiel, same exact shtick every single time. People see it as being creative.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so funny. No, they're not. They're flogging the dead horse on the same joke.
You saw that. I think I've pasted the link a couple of times of that guy where he's criticizing all the TikTokers.
No.
And he talks with a real deadpan voice. He's
No, I haven't seen
American.
it.
I've put it on the link a few times.
Okay.
And basically, it's like a minute and a half.
Is that the one where the girls are like introducing themselves and he talks like as them, as if he's them?
No, this guy, he's on YouTube. But he's, I can't remember his name.
Like, do you know what got me? Have you seen that meme of that dude with the shrug? He's got his hands out.
Yeah, yeah.
The meme? Have you seen his channel?
That one?
That guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen his channel?
Kofi, or what's his name?
Something like
No,
that.
I've never seen his channel.
He's
He's
got an
Italian.
actual channel on on Insta and TikTok, and he's just doing that reaction to everything.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, 1 million plus viewers, like followers. I'm like, how is this funny?
I asked my missus the other day, I'm like, why?
Because he's making fun of the TikTokers who are actually trying to be funny.
Yeah, but he's doing the same reaction video every time.
Yeah,
This is not funny.
There's one I saw of a guy trying emoticons, the emojis, and he's got all the food emojis, and all it is him for like 5 seconds, and he's looking at the camera, and then he bites whatever the next emoji is, and like, this is what people watch? Get a job, man. Go get beat. Go get slapped around.
I remember I blocked someone on Insta because they put up a selfie. It was a selfie in the car, and I blocked them because the caption under the selfie said something about feeling the need to feed my creative side.
What? Say that again?
Look at his face.
Say that again?
The selfie itself,
Yeah.
she had in a car selfie, and she had a caption that said something like feeling the urge or the need to flex or experiment with my creative side again. So she took a selfie in her car.
The guy that I was saying is called, it's Joey B Tunes. He's on YouTube.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Joey B Tunes. And basically, he just pulls up TikTokers, and it's it's footage of one corner of a street in New York, and there's all these people dancing for a TikTok. Then the video pans over to the next corner, and there's more people doing the same thing. Pans to another one, there's these random girls just lying on someone's Porsche.
Yeah.
Just so they can get their TikToks. And it's all about the narcissism, and basically, he talks about this dude who does the most mundane, stupid things. He slaps himself in the face with a pie, and then he laughs, but the laugh is to that hyper squeaky voice. And this guy's got 8 million viewers.
But that's the thing. I see it all the time in my Insta feed, right? Like the search thing.
Mm.
I send them to a mate of mine every now and then. Say, how does this person have 270,000 followers?
Yeah.
Some woman in Brazil, in her late 50s, dancing to the camera, really not well, just wearing different outfits.
Yeah.
Who's following these people?
I think a lot of it is throwaway stuff where, oh, that's cool, I'll follow them to see what goes.
I feel like it's bots. A lot of them, they have to be bots.
You reckon?
It has to be. They do it on YouTube.
And how does this 50-year-old woman in Brazil organise bots? She probably doesn't even know how to use
Exactly.
it.
You
That's
pay
the
your
other
company.
thing.
You pay.
No, but that's
all
the
you
thing.
would take is TikTok, TikTok followers purchase. Bang. You Google, do the rest. It's easy, man.
I'll send you a link the next time it pops up in my search feed because I just see her face. It comes up as a suggested. I must have liked some account that's linked to them or something. But every time I see her face, I get angry. How does it? Like I said, there are people out there going to school, doing courses, experimenting with stuff, whether it's acting or all creative art sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Begging to get a foot in to have an audience of 5 like we do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we're not claiming to be anything. We have conversation. That's all it is. But you understand what I'm saying?
I never think of us because I really enjoy doing
this isn't a job.
But I get it to the point where my brother, right, he does the YouTube channel. He actually puts an immense amount of work into that thing to make it what it is. He's got a green screen. Production-wise, he's one of the best in that content of, genre that he's pulling towards. He's the best out there. I can't find a channel that does it better than he does. He's got nothing. He's got no subs. He's got barely any subs. He gets no recognition for what he does. And then you go to the next bedroom streamer who's sitting behind their undone bed with the poster of, half-naked chick and they've never had sex in their life before and they haven't even, hands shook and they're pushing the 55s. It's why do you have like 1 million subs? Talk robotic. You know, the robotic, generic tone where they have no personality, no tone, nothing going for them, but they pull subs. Well, no tomorrow.
There's the question. What makes something watchable or shareable? You know what I mean? Like
I don't know anymore.
I mean, I have to go through my subs because I've got like 250 and I probably only watch like 10 of them.
Oh, yeah.
I've got stuff on there that I subbed to like 3.5 years ago, and I was just scrolling now looking for that Joe B tunes, and I was going through my subs, and you know how you got the little blue dot that shows posted recently? There's stuff in there as I was going through it, and I know I've had them for years, and it's still like nothing has been updated on there. I just got to unsub from it completely. I mean, at the time, like some of these things were funny or interesting, all right. But then
you were just bored.
Yeah, you're bored.
There's got to be a point where you're just bored and you're like, this is dumb, but he's an idiot.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a sticking point for me, obviously, because I pay to get this thing up and off the ground.
Yeah.
And it's been a labour of love for 5-6 odd years or whatever. It's just, I get infuriated every time I see an influencer or some reality show idiot come out.
Yeah.
Dude, do you know what? There was an article, I actually saved this. This popped up on my news feed, right? Mm-hmm. This is off news.com.au. Okay, so I'm looking for news of the day because I felt like I was something slipping. Just going through it. This is an actual article. Meghan Markle's makeup artist reveals the eyeliner trick that wowed Prince Harry, sorry, not Princess. Look at his face. Headphones are off. He's done for the day.
It's not a second arm grasper.
It's gone.
I'm out. I'm out.
Hey, I didn't know what the gift is.
Oh, wait, hang on.
What are you doing? What the fuck's he doing? Kramer entrance. No. Like, you got to remember to get, whether it's news.com.au or whoever the fuck, whatever the publishing medium is, right?
Yeah.
They're editors. There are editors. Someone has to sign off on it. You can't just upload it like it's your blog. Someone signed off on Meghan Markle's makeup artist reveals the eyeliner trick that wowed Prince Harry.
Do you know what I think? Spider-Man.
What?
the what's his name?
Jonah J. Jameson. What?
It's brilliant. It's good. Publish it.
It's good. Get it out. Get it. Who the hell signs off on this shit? Could you live with yourself?
They would, because they're making their money.
I feel ashamed if I had to pass that and say, yeah, sweet, print it. Oh, but we've got something about an uprising in Kosovo. Rubbish. You know what I mean?
Death threats go out for less. I don't know why these people get away with this.
Well.
Here we go.
No, I mean...
Take a guess.
This seems to be my saying today. There's something to be said.
Take a guess.
It's like you're doing a word. It's like one of those cognitive word remembering
some sort of moisturizer.
Yes.
It's a moisturizer.
Yankee
some
arrow.
Sort of. It's a testicle moisturizer.
Some sort of.
Yankee arrow zebra clock. You come back to remember the same exact words in 20 minutes.
Yankee
zebra arrow clock.
Do you think the same... I don't know. I'm just asking you. Do you think the same news articles will be published in the Philippines and in South Africa?
Oh, no chance. Or depending on which tabloid rag they're
I mean, you have your tabloid magazine, your tabloid websites.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, news.com is technically tabloid.
It's tabloid.
I classify that as tabloid.
It's crap.
So as a tabloid, I wouldn't expect anything else. But I mean, when media...
Look at this guy's face.
Platforms that promote themselves as news, and then they're doing that, talking about Meghan Markle's...
man. Meghan Markle makeup artist reveals the eyeliner trick that wowed Prince Harry. Are you out of your mind, man? Is there nothing else going on? China is getting ready to invade Taiwan.
Women will kill for those eyebrows. Who cares about eyebrows?
It comes to the
Incredible eyebrows.
It comes down to the clicks, man.
You okay, man?
It's the clicks. That's what it comes down to. It's the clicks. The advertising is on the website. You have to get your click to get you in there. That's why it's all this stuff. I mean, I can't say it any straighter.
Please, I mean the flick.
And then people wonder why, like, every time they're like, "Oh, have you seen the news?" I'm like, "No, I'm done with it. I don't look at it. I don't look for it."
Yeah.
Like someone said to me, "Oh, the Cleo thing, the little kid," and I'm like, "I have no idea."
Yeah, I didn't even know about that until I
don't
found
watch
them.
it.
I was like on the.
John's got his finger on the pulse of the community. Okay. I'm just going to say this one thing. We are at 3 hours. I want to know what this damn gift is.
There's some sort of moisturizer.
You got a moisturizer.
Possibly.
That's why he said it's sexual.
Look, all right. We've dragged this out.
Hang on.
Everyone's listening.
Is it a hand sanitizer moisturizer?
Okay. Before we get to the... I just want to say...
I think I got it.
Hang on. Before we get to the moisturizer, I just want to say one thing. I don't know if you guys... Did you guys listen to last week's episode?
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
good.
Yeah, I had a big outreach from a lot of people messaging me saying, "Hey man, like, good job." I think even people I had no idea even listened to this thing.
Yeah.
I want to thank Nick for coming along. Yeah, I want to thank everyone.
And good on Nick too, because I actually went and after the episode, I went onto his Facebook because he told me he had a Facebook.
Yeah, did you know him back in the day?
I did. Yeah,
Yeah,
he used to come over all the time.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you knew who he is. Yeah,
Ghost Dog. Yeah, and really like inspirationally good write up on his Facebook too. If anyone hasn't seen it yet,
Yeah.
go and have a look.
So I want to say to everyone who's actually listening to this now, check out his Facey page if you haven't. It's on our Insta. And yeah, thanks to everyone that actually commented and blah blah. I forwarded people's messages from to me to him, and he was really touched and want to thank everyone for that as well.
Wild story, honestly.
Yeah, it was.
It is.
Yeah, definitely.
It's crazy to remember him from years ago, and I don't know if he knows
that's
who
the
I
thing,
am,
man,
but and to know like he was clean then, and to see the downfall that he went through is just
I didn't
crazy.
know, man. I knew the guy from like 2000, and straight up didn't know there was that chapter to his life.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just want to get that out of the way before I forget, and we run out of time. Now, please, your gift.
Anything else we've got covered?
No, we don't. Move
All
on.
right. So
Hold on.
So I went shopping yesterday.
let me start and then interrupt me. So, going back to that hustle thing, because I was thinking about.
Oh my god!
I was thinking about like you were saying,
Did I show you the t-shirt design that I just?
yeah, it's brilliant, love it.
Did you see it?
No.
Pull it up.
Pull it up.
Is it more crap?
I was thinking more about it, man. Like the fact that it resonated, and see, man, like you just don't have that time. You don't really sleep that much sometimes, and you're just full on. You're always on the run. Looks great.
Oh, that's mad.
Yeah, it looks sick.
Yeah.
I want like some jocks or something in that design.
Just a big H on the front of your schmeck.
Nah, on the back, man, stretched out.
All right, continue.
And I was thinking, like, what can I do for you? Because I'm broke, 'cause I don't have a job, and Centrelink doesn't pay me anymore. So I was like, what can I do for you that, something nice, a nice gesture to, you're on the road, and then, I haven't showered in a couple of days.
I shower every day, twice a day.
Just so
Not
busy.
you.
So busy.
I'm not you.
And
I'm
then
going to see what this is.
I just thought, like, what happens if that, you get into that and you're in the car and you're like at a red light and you're like, how can I freshen up a little bit? So I thought, well,
Stole wet wipes from KFC.
funny enough,
Continue.
funny enough, right? I had made a purchase a while ago for Father's Day for
Oh,
myself,
so it's a re-gift. It's a re-gift.
for myself.
You could have told that story any way you wanted, and that's what you leaned
I'm
into.
going with the honest way.
He bought something for Father's Day, which he got for himself, and now he's re-gifting it.
Yeah.
It's a third-hand gift. Oh, man. Okay.
So,
Yeah, I love how I bought chairs for you guys. I upgraded the mics. I moved the mic positions. How do you like the headphone cables, by the way?
Yeah, they're
you got
good.
all the room now.
Yeah,
in the
it's
world?
made.
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
It's like
3
something's
meters.
different. And like, hey, it's longer.
Yeah, it cost me $20, but everyone's good. No, it's
17.
good.
He's rounding up.
I had to try.
I'm like, what's he talking about? He rounded it up.
I was there. I was there.
1785, whatever it cost me. 17 is running up. Anyway, continue.
So I had made this
Far
purchase
out, man.
for Father's Day for myself, and
Stupid that sounds.
and it came with a couple of extra things. And I thought, man, I just don't need this. Like, I never leave the house. I don't really
It's
work that
stuff
hard.
you don't even want.
I don't do anything. Yeah, it's stuff I don't want, definitely. But I'm thinking of
I can
it.
see the kids at Halloween at your house as being really disappointed. Here's a bag of bicarb soda, half opened. Do you know what I mean?
I've got a big bag of bicarb. I love my bicarb, man.
I can just see, what are we praise mayonnaise from 3 years ago.
No, I
Here
make
you
my own mayonnaise.
Get that in your bag. Shit, no one's used. Cumin jar. You know what I mean?
Here's some fish sauce.
I would never give away my fish sauce.
How disappointed the kids in your building are. Just avoiding his
I
apartment.
got a little bit of basmati rice.
Yeah, not uncooked. Just
Sticking it in a
dry
gravy.
rice. How do you feel about the Halloween thing, by the way?
It's rubbish.
It's gotten worse. Like,
Yeah.
It's gotten worse and worse.
I'm glad to live in an
it.
apartment at the
I'm
moment.
loving it now that it's been. I'm loving the fact that we've got a play going on because I don't have to deal with kids for the last 8 years.
A big skull and crossbones. Do not trespass COVID. Look, man.
We've gone from dead inside to COVID inside.
I'll be honest, yeah. I remember being in primary school, and I remember standing outside my front of my house, and a kid that I went to primary school with walked past, and I'm like, "This isn't your street. What are you doing here?" He goes, "Oh, Halloween." I'm like, "What?" And then white guy,
Yeah.
standards, right? Trying to get free fucking candy. But that was 96. Yeah. So what year are we in now?
21.
25 years ago.
Yeah.
And I still remember seeing it. All right. 25 years ago, I still remember seeing this kid walking up my street. I'm thinking, what the hell is he doing? And I knew what Halloween was because of all the American books and movies and comics.
Yeah.
2021, it's now full ball. It's taken 25 years, and that's how quickly something shifts. Yeah. He was talking about the pendulum swing
Yeah.
within society. It's taken 25 years, but we have completely embraced a pagan ritual from America.
And in a completely wrong way, yeah.
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 I mean, in my street, they like the week leading up to it. They usually, like in the past, they've always they've left leaflets in the letterbox
Saying what?
saying if you want to like participate, you can like put something on the fence, and then the kids will know that they can come to your house.
Yeah.
Never put squad out, but I.
Pomodoro.
You can have some pesto, homemade.
Hey, 1 spoon each, all right? 1 spoon each.
Just give them the Legos from the pantry, the stuff you bought by accident that you never used from.
I never put
86.
squat out.
The emergency jar that you never opened.
It's got mold on the top. It's sealed and it's still got mold.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's it. Like, just how presumptuous, man. Like, seriously.
The first thing I saw was like a photo going around
And they didn't even put effort, sorry.
of
to
a Kit
interrupt.
Kat
Yeah.
with a pin in it that they got from one of the houses from Halloween. They couldn't pin which house because obviously you don't track the candy to which house.
Yeah.
But that's what, you're essentially trusting strangers to give your kids candy without supervision. Like, what the you're all right, man.
Yeah.
Got the same problem with strawberries, let alone candy from strangers.
My big grievance is Halloween ended and the Christmas trees went up.
Oh,
They were already up before.
dude.
Oh, yeah, they were. Yeah. Straight
Yeah.
away, yeah.
We're 6 weeks out from Christmas. Is that too early?
No.
I don't know.
Depends where you are. Here, no. It's actually late.
I don't like it.
It's actually late. Christmas stuff used to go up in middle of October.
Oh, my brain hurts every single time, man. I just want...
Oh, talking about, they're making a Home Alone.
I was
thing,
reading about it.
And I don't know why.
Well...
Why? You used to say just televise the original.
Everyone's out of ideas. That's
Yeah.
why.
Well,
They said that they're paying homage to it, but they're not recreating. They're not trying to redo it. It's like I was reading a review about it the other.
it's a
earlier.
watered down, pissed down version of the original.
You couldn't get away with the original now.
Why not?
What? people getting hit in the face with paint cans.
Yeah. I reckon they could re-release it with a HD release and make money from it.
Oh, no, 100%.
Just do that. Make money from that. Then a crappy straight to, like, not even straight to movies, just straight to Disney.
Netflix.
No,
Yeah.
straight to Disney Plus. Isn't it owned by Disney?
I
Was
have
it
no
a Disney
idea.
movie?
I don't know who the hell owns
No, it
what
wasn't
anymore.
a Disney movie.
Was it? Paramount.
It wasn't Disney.
I can't remember.
What's
I'm
his
just
name?
saying.
What's his name directed it? John Hughes. I don't think he worked with Disney.
But yeah, it's just like straight to streaming thing where you're going to get squat from it anyway.
Yeah.
You got no names in it.
But then, before the pandemic, you never went to movies.
Occasionally, not often.
Not often. Yeah.
I went when you invited
Me
me.
and you went, like once or twice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I went, like, when
I just can't justify spending that much money on something that's going to get interrupted and ruined by some dumbass on his phone. Or two teenagers talking, louder than the
You're
freaking
that-
movie.
Look,
You're that old man now.
I don't think
but
we've
I mean,
had that
it's-
problem.
It's not $12 anymore.
We haven't had that problem when we went.
I have that every
You get the occasional like outbursts of laughter or clapping or something, but
I don't care about the clapping. I'm more about the sense where like you got some dumbass on their phone that just won't shut up.
no, I don't think I've ever had that happen.
Pull a George Costanza.
I mean,
Shut your mouth or I'll shut him for you.
I mean, nowadays you don't really need to because TVs are that large and everything's streamable with
Nah,
the
you know
quality.
what, man? Going to the movies was something for me.
No, I
Because-
mean it was, but now
Look, no, even a year ago, before the pandemic, in the last 18 months, I've gone to the movies twice.
Yeah.
Once was when we watched Mortal Kombat, which was just before the last lockdown. I went and saw Bond the other day. But going to the movies, for me, like if it's a Tuesday night and I've actually got 2-3 hours to kill,
Yeah.
it's like, you know what? Gets me out of the house, gets me doing something social with someone. Like, if you called me up and said, hey, let's go watch a movie, like, yeah, mad. Tuesday, what's Tuesday? $20? It's a half price Tuesdays, whatever, tight ass Tuesday. Going to the movies, it's an experience, man.
yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? Like, and some movies you want to watch on a big screen. with
Certain
proper
Definitely,
movies,
sound.
yeah. I mean,
yeah.
that's true, but I
You know?
just mean,
I don't
just
know.
a lot of the stuff now.
I know, but I get what you're saying about people cracking, making noise and stuff. But I don't know. I think it's just it's like Kramer had said, why go to the park and fly a kite when you can just pop a pill?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some things we just do just to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, okay. I can watch a movie at home, save myself $50, not leave the house, stay in my jocks. They'll change for you though. He leaves the house in his jocks.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, some things are just something nice to do just to change it up. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Please, with the gift.
Not everyone is an introvert. I am, but I get that people want to get out. Some people, you're probably going to be the same as me, but some people just want to get out. They need to get out. People don't do well like stuck in an enclosed room their whole time.
I don't, especially now because I'm working from home, man.
Yeah.
No, I mean, 50% of my job is working from home. Yeah?
Yeah.
And after the day, like sometimes I have to remind myself, dickhead, get up because I've sat behind a desk in a little room.
Yeah.
So even if I just go walk by some milk, come back, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I tell myself, you need to get out of this room because you're going to go stir crazy.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can't, man.
See, I do it. I'm fine with it.
And I live alone. That's the difference as well.
well, that's true. Yeah.
So I can go the whole day. The only interaction I've had is either emails or my phone's ringing.
yeah.
And then it gets to 7 o'clock. It's pitch black outside.
Yeah.
I physically have not seen sun. I've not seen another human being for
Yeah,
24
that part
hours.
can be hard. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Can you please tell me what this gift is now so we can close?
Yeah.
This is the most dragged out
You
ever.
know, you should just cut it off now. Just
like the
it.
Sopranos.
So,
What if I told you?
You know what I'm going to do in the edit? I'm going to cut it and then just leave like 5-second gap.
yeah.
Yeah, go.
What if I told you that the gift?
You could, what if I told you, you can make money now? The money in 1 week you make in a year.
What if I told you everything you see is not real?
The red pill of the book.
Exactly. One man, one decision, one gift. He's been holding a secret for 3 hours. So that's a good thing about these microphones too, man.
Production value.
You just need the soundtrack from Hans Zimmer.
So someone's going to hear that and be like, "Who is this guy?"
Oh, did you ever watch Frankie on PC on YouTube?
Yeah, I remember it.
Frankie.
Frankie on PC 1080. Now, He used to do the DayZ videos.
Yeah, I remember that name.
Doesn't ring a bell.
And then he was a lot of Battlefield videos.
I used to watch DayZ
He was
videos, but I don't remember his name.
He was around when Level Cap was still like
Oh, yeah.
pretty big, just as big as, and like he basically, I think, became a solicitor because he was pommy, became a lawyer, and he just stopped making videos 5 years ago. Dude starts posting videos again 3 days ago, as if nothing's happened, and it's as if he's just continued from 5 years ago, like DayZ.
Yeah.
It's just freaking hilarious. Like, he's back. He's like really good content creator.
He got over it, and then
I don't know what's happened. He's probably, who knows, but he basically, I wouldn't say he made, but him and Jack Frags used to do a lot of videos
I know
together.
Jack Frags. Yeah,
They did a lot of videos together, and then they stopped working together because basically Jack Frags said all his videos were just Frankie on PC videos.
Right.
Because all their content was the same content.
Yeah.
So they kind of split ways. But he would do elaborate, you would think like he would narrate his own like videos. They go for half an hour, 45 minutes of him trying to survive in a DayZ video.
Yeah.
It was DayZ, yeah. And like he'd be surviving, taking out dudes and all that. And then it comes out that he was like elaborate, like working with other content creators who would be those people he was taking out.
Right.
So it was actually like him directing his own
In-game
like story and stuff. It was like used to do really, really good stuff.
There's a lot of
Funny
that now.
stuff, yeah. But this was at the time when it was like video games. Who's going to have, really good. And he's made a comeback 3 days ago. So it's like a highlight of my week. I used to really like his stuff.
Check out Fooster.
Fuso, that sounds familiar.
He does the same thing. He makes like dramas in like zombie games and stuff.
Okay. I'll check it out.
It's funny, but sometimes it's a little bit drawn out sometimes.
Yeah,
like
sometimes
you're
can
killing
get a
it.
bit-
You know, you had a good thing, and then you made it an hour long, and it's
Yeah.
yeah. Working hard. See, you're always working. This is what I think of you.
Oh, yeah, and Battlefield's out.
Is it?
Early access.
Oh, early access is out. Okay.
Yeah, I'm one of those people.
Andrew,
Right.
please.
There's not enough guns apparently.
No,
gift.
so you
The
got your
gift.
portal.
Can we
and
get
you got,
to the gift?
So the All Out War is the 2042 game,
Yeah.
which only has like 16 weapons in it.
Ooh, okay.
There's like 2 LMGs, 4 SMGs, 4 assault rifles, 3 pistols, and I think 6 sniper rifles, and you got your DMRs. That's it.
Oh, so he's allowed to do it.
Yeah, I know. Huh? But then you got the portal, which is where you create your own game modes from old content.
Oh, right.
old maps.
Custom games.
Yeah, but old maps, not
Right.
including these new ones that have been released, and people love that.
How far back?
1942,
Oh shit!
Battlefield 2,
All the way back.
like
okay.
Hard Company, Battlefield 3,
Okay.
no 4, no BF1 and no BF5,
Yeah.
and no Hardline. But it's like all that stuff with up-to-date graphics, and you can pick your own rules and all that. You just create it on a server online,
Yeah.
on a website. People like that more than the All-Out Warfare, because the All-Out Warfare has no class system.
Ah, okay.
You just have...
so you're a generic class.
there's no class. You have
just a-
heroes. You have
okay.
your specialists
Yeah.
who can play any class.
Yeah.
They all look the same. The only customization is the kits they unlock for themselves, which is like a different coloured
Yeah.
outfit. But essentially you got like 8 specialists who can all be assault, medic,
Yep.
and all that. And you can just change your kit on the fly. There's no need to work with teamwork.
I mean, the assault was the best anyway.
Yeah,
the zip line is just ridiculous.
There's
The
no
grapple.
need, no need for teamwork. You can just self-sustain yourself with an ammo crate and a health
Yeah.
crate, and you don't need to rely on teamwork at all, which is stupid. And I don't think it needed to be 128 players.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just too much. Too much.
In this current environment of games,
No, I
it's
just
too
think in
big.
general, like 64 is plenty. 64 would have been plenty.
True, yeah.
128, even though it makes more stuff going on,
Yeah.
I just feel like it's just too.
But why not
too
just
many
round it off to 100? Why is it specifically 128?
people. I don't know.
Everything else is 100.
And the squads are capped at 4 still as well.
Yeah.
You know, and it's you don't. Yeah.
You work hard for your money.
What?
You work hard for it, honey.
What are you talking about?
You work hard for your money.
What?
You know, you're a hard-working guy. So when I thought about this gift, I had you in mind. I had what you do in mind. Did you ever watch Castlevania on Netflix?
Some of it, not all of
Did
it.
you like it?
It was okay from what I saw.
Yeah. Did you ever watch it?
No.
The same guy, because I watched it, I really liked it. He's making Devil May Cry version.
Oh, yeah?
Hopefully it's good.
I don't know.
It was pretty brutal.
What annoys me is Netflix, like, when you go to watch these animes and it comes up with, like, a Netflix original. It's like, no, it's not.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. It's so misworded, yeah.
A Netflix original, my ass.
It's so misworded. But hygiene is a very important thing. And thinking about that, let's just, a hypothetical, right? What happens if the gift was just me?
As in, like, you're an ass jockey, or?
No, like, just me. Make him happy and be there for him.
I mean, that's nice.
Yeah, well, that's the
I don't know if you'd
that's,
appreciate it.
that's sort of the level I was going in.
Oh, okay.
Is there a literal gift?
Did you do, like, a cupcake moisturizer?
No.
Is there a literal
Me,
gift?
I'm the gift.
Oh, okay.
The gift is me. He's a hardworking guy.
So is that the gift?
I'm the gift.
Okay.
You're a hardworking guy.
He's
gonna do with that?
losing it. I'm out. I'm going, people. That's it for me.
What do you want to do? What do you want me to do with that?
I'm just saying, like, you're a hardworking guy. I'm there for you if you ever need anything.
Do you want to need from you?
What?
Prompt responses on WhatsApp regarding recordings. That's what I need.
How long until you said I'm outside did he reply, or did he actually come out?
Oh.
Yeah, I messaged him when I pulled up at his house.
Yeah.
No response. So I had to call him. Where are you? Yeah, when you're ready. I'm outside.
All right, let me just quickly get ready.
No, you know what happened? My mate lives upstairs, and my Wi-Fi stays connected on my phone, but the data doesn't come through. So I was upstairs talking to him while I was waiting.
Is it the distance? Maybe sometimes the range. Yeah,
and he messaged WhatsApp, but I didn't get nothing.
Yeah.
And then when he called, I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay, so what's the gift you are?
Yeah,
What does that mean?
I keep you fresh. I keep you hydrated.
What are you talking about?
I keep you.
Well, my gift would be a nice copy of the Canon Monte Cristo. If you want one, I can get you one. Nice leather bound.
And there's your gift. It's a Manscaped ball deodorant.
I was right from the very start.
Because for a man on the go, like yourself,
Needs his balls moist.
you need to stay fresh.
I'm a person always talking about chafing. I know what I'm talking about.
You need to stay fresh. You need to stay healthy, clean, hydrated, moisturized.
It's mad.
Oh, I thought you'd enjoy that. It smells nice.
With the Manscaped stuff, do you get that online, or do you?
I
can you
ordered
get
it online,
You
yeah.
get it online.
Yeah.
So you got the
You
whole
think
kit.
he walked
Yeah, I got
into
the whole kit.
He walked into a store. His needs, what's it called? His needs outweigh whatever the hell a store can offer on a retail level. Like, oh, it's him. Shut the front door.
Everyone's pants down.
How the fuck does this work?
Well,
Squeeze it.
yeah, you squeeze, yeah.
How is this?
It's ball deodorant.
Are you serious?
It's actually ball deodorant. It says it on the bottle.
Dude, can you pass me a tissue? This feels exactly like Nivea.
Come on, do
shaving
an
balm.
Do an Al Bundy now.
How much did you squirt out?
No, it was all congested, congealed at the top. You know when yeah. Dude, it smells exactly like Nivea. It feels like Nivea face cream.
Well, you should have smooth balls after that then.
Ooh, with anti-chafing ball deodorant with active pH control.
Yeah. Serious stuff. Read the ingredients. It's got good ingredients. Nice.
I don't know why you thought I needed this.
No, because I want you to speak.
Make sure you follow these very strict instructions. Then, number 1, take a
Here's another
shower,
one there.
then towel off until your goodies are dry.
Thanks.
Number 2, apply a small amount of crop preserver onto your balls and the surrounding area.
Did I write this ad? Did I write the descriptive? I'll be honest, man. The texture of it is exactly like Nivea face cream, like face shaving balm.
Wait, is that all the instructions?
It smells all right.
Yeah, it smells
nice.
Yeah.
I
love it. You could have done anything for me, yeah? Could have, I don't know, got me a voucher for a 10-minute head and shoulder massage at Chatty. You know what I mean? Could have done anything. But you got me this, which makes no sense whatsoever.
Look, man, I'm just saying that you're a busy guy, and sometimes you might not have an opportunity to clean up. And if you know, that's it. There it is.
You should know my
Bang.
hygiene is impeccable.
Oh, I don't disagree, but if you want that little tiny bit of freshness...
Just so that quip, you can catch a bus home, right? Because my hygiene might not be up to scratch for you in my car. Well, thank you very much for your thoughtful gift. You know, this is going to stay right here.
Well, I mean, sure, if you're here and you know,
no, hang on.
feel like there's no shower nearby.
Put it there between Hogan and Macho Man.
I'm just picturing your morning schedule.
Yeah.
You get up, have your shower, you eat, you go, toilet, all that. Then you start getting ready. You put the jelly, do your hair, your product in your hair, your underarm deodorant, the ball preserver. And
then every time I pull it out, I have to think of him. You know,
and you're at work and you're like, you get like the compliment from, the co-worker that's not too bad. He's like, oh, damn, that's a very nice cologne. What is it? That's that nice scent. Oh, that's actually my ball preserver, moisturizer.
Sorry? Yeah, my mate Andrew got it for me.
Do you know what I'm picturing? Next day, Dim, HR wants to talk to you. If you want to come in.
Clear out your desk.
Oh, Dim, this is security. They're here to escort you out. You won't be taking anything going back to your office.
You know what picture? Like,
you don't need to go back to your office, mate.
He's standing nude in front of his mirror after the shower, and he's like getting ready to do what you just did with the hair. He's looking down, he's doing it, looks back up at the mirror, sees my face. I'm just looking out for you, man.
It's like wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Thank you for your thoughtful gift, man.
Yes.
I can't believe it took 3 hours and 26 minutes to get that out.
Well, now the audience have closure. They know.
I hope everyone enjoes it.
Yeah, it was a wild ride.
If anyone wants to smell it, just get in touch
I'm going to
with
take
Tim.
a photo of it, but I won't post it for another week or two. There'll be no teasers, no nothing.
You know what? A lot of these online companies, they like at least they try with the scents and that, because a lot of the stuff you buy at like the chemist or the shops, it's very generic, like you said, Nivea smelling, nothing. It's good to see companies trying different smells and stuff like that.
The truth is, the male market for personal care, cosmetics, and all that sort of shit has been pretty limited, man.
Yeah.
We were given, Brute cologne and we're given Lynx.
Yeah.
And that was pretty much the... No, legit.
Yeah.
Now Gillette's got like 1,000 different versions of deodorant. Man. You know what I mean?
I mean, you guys don't shave, but Dollar Shave Club.
His face.
I trim.
His face.
You're very spot on there.
You guys don't shave your
I think
faces.
the Manscaped was a dead giveaway.
You guys don't shave, not his face.
Not his face. Dollar Shave Club. I got into that because of the razors, but then I found out they've got an entire range of hair products, colognes,
lotions and stuff,
and that. I found thanks to Red Dead when it came out, I discovered pomades, and I'm like, I love it. It's good stuff, because it just comes out very easily. It's not heavy. It doesn't make your hair hard.
It's not glunky.
Yeah. So I've been using pomades. Then I came across Dollar Shave Club that actually had it as well.
Yeah,
one of the best smells I've ever had, for hair products. And I discovered they got colognes, and it's affordable, not too expensive, not $100 at Myer for something.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, because this came up the other day. Someone said to me, I was getting ready to go out somewhere, what time are you going to get ready? Man, I'll be ready in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
No, 10 minutes flat. I go, if I'm on a mission and I actually have to get ready, 10 minutes, I could be up, showered, teeth brushed, out the freaking door.
Yeah.
How long does it take for you to get ready? If I woke you up at 8:45 and said, hey, breakfast, 9:30, Bentley.
I'd be there by 9:30.
Okay.
I would say 3 minutes, and I'm not even kidding.
I would have to have
shower as well.
I'm not showering.
I would have to have a shower.
Shower.
But ready, if I woke up and you said, let's go, and I'd be like, it would take me 3 minutes.
No. That's different. If you said, get up, let's go, I could literally be out the door in 40 seconds.
Yeah.
I've had enough early shifts in the morning to know how fast I can
But
get
I don't
ready.
shower in the morning, so...
No, I'm saying if you had to have a shower in the morning.
Right.
All right. How long would your whole routine take?
I'd say
a good BM.
I'd say 5 minutes.
Mine about
Realistically.
25.
Tops?
Yeah, roughly.
And that's
that's shower shave.
Yeah.
If I'm shaving that day.
You got delays. Yeah.
If I'm shaving that day.
Shaving takes a while.
I was going to say, I don't have the patience to shave every day, man. I mean, I've had a beard for the longest
I can't
time.
do it every day. I get my face gets dry.
I know,
and a
but,
rash.
Yeah, but I almost never see you with like heavy growth in your face. So you shave regularly enough.
Yeah.
Well, this is one of the days that he definitely shaves. He's got to look good for the podcast.
You reckon? This is 2-week growth.
I've been doing this baby in since January.
I actually can't. I mean, I can grow stuff. The longest I'll go is maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But I break out in like acne on my jawline. Jawline. No matter what I do, it just
puberty's being a long dance for him.
It's me too. Don't worry. My cheeks never fill out. Yeah. Every time I see his beard,
I can get it. It's
what
just,
do you mean?
I can get it.
My cheeks never fill out.
You need those brushes that you can buy on Instagram for like $200.
What brushes?
They advertise it all the time. There's always got like the before and after shot of some dude, and he's got like it's a brush that promotes hair growth apparently.
Oh, sure it does. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'll use it on my ass.
You know, one of those fantasy brushes. I mean, every time you see me, you crack it. What do you mean?
No, like in my head, I'm like, fuck, your beard looks good. Why can't I grow my cheeks out?
Good luck, man. Yeah, irritating this shit is, man. This is out of laziness and convenience because I haven't got the patience or time to shave every day.
Yeah, see, I don't have the face for it.
You might not have it coming in because you might have that 80% Mongolian in you.
Well, maybe.
Actually, there's a question I was going to ask you. Would you be willing to take one of those DNA tests?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I was going to say we should
He's
do
train
it.
Spotters spotting the check.
Yeah. I'll spot it. I don't care. No, I'm serious. I'll spot it, but I want to see what we all get back.
Oh, and talk about the results.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Because I have a fairly good idea. I know where most of my genes sort of lie, right? I have a fairly good
I know
idea.
a little bit about mine, but I don't have the hard proof for it. I just heard rumors about
What'd you hear?
Chinese and
Chinese?
yeah.
Who the hell's Chinese?
Yeah, like going back a couple
Are you
of...
just trying to find a way to justify your yellow fever?
No, seriously. I didn't know about it, but my brother told me he knows that one of our great-great-greats was Chinese.
Actually Chinese?
Yeah. I think the man was, and the woman was our side.
Well, it's technically both your sides. But...
No, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
originally, yeah.
Whereabouts are you from in Greece? Your parents.
I'm not from anywhere in Greece. I was born...
Your parents.
Yeah, but your bloodline is...
Mum's in Athens.
Yeah.
And dad's in like a tiny village you wouldn't have heard of.
This is the thing. With people from Athens, yeah, you got to be careful with it. Because I'll say that I'm from Athens, right? But in Greece, everyone that's from... like 80% of the people in Athens aren't from Athens.
Yeah.
Their lineage traces back to some village.
It's easy to say it. Though.
I know. But like my grandmother was from Athens. She was broke, and generally people that were in Athens were considered to be rich. But my grandmother was poor.
Yeah.
But she lived in Athens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, same with ours.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, it's just
Yeah.
when you say you're from Athens, it depends what you're actually saying.
Yeah. No, legitimately Athens, and then dad's from Nufwakdos, which is like a tiny farm.
It's not a tiny farm.
It's an unknown farm.
Do you know what it is? You know that the social club next to the soccer club at DFO?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, yeah.
It's the affiliation of that. Like the village that they're all actually from.
Yeah.
Okay. Your family's all from the south, aren't they?
Yes. Apparently, I think it's on my dad's side. Basically, I mean, we joke around because they're from the south, and they're like the south is all like we just call them mountain folk.
Yeah, they're farmers.
Yeah, farmers, but like they're literally on the mountain.
Yeah, like
And-
my my mum, man.
So we're like basically just in poverty. But apparently, like where the surname comes from, it was actually like supposed to be like your your poor meets richer person and sacrificed he gave up
The wealth.
to.
Yeah, I said that about a Bollywood movies.
yeah.
They're all exactly the same. It's either a poor girl going to the city marrying a prince, or a prince finding a bird in the village and becoming a pauper.
Yeah, and that's apparently where so that's supposed to be the name. That's what's supposed to happen on.
So if we
My
did a
dad's side.
DNA, if we did one of those DNA tests, what do you reckon we'd find? You'd find some Chinese dude
Apparently.
slamming Greek birds 200 years ago.
You're 60% Irish.
I mean, I don't know what they look like. I don't know what the structure is on those tests, so I don't know what to expect.
Look, at the end of the day, if you're coming from Europe, you're going to have I'm pretty sure there's going to be a very high mix of a lot of European in there.
The Moors.
It's the more I could be 55% Moorish.
The Moors.
If I'm south of Italy, there's a very good chance.
What do you need to give for the test? Do you know?
What is it?
What do they take?
Relax, it's not semen, so calm down.
Okay, I was going to say, there's a cup here, I'll start.
It just disappears.
He's on a drip.
He comes back after 5 minutes, slams a mug down, spills everywhere.
Water!
Yeah.
I need water!
I'm dehydrated.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, see, because, I know my mother's side is all southern Greece, and my father's side, like, he was obviously in Athens, but his father was from Hio, which is a Turkish island. Because, I got one of my best friends is Turkish, and my sister always used to say that me and her should be considered twins because you both look exactly the same. We look more related than me and my sister do.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I went to Turkey, everyone even thought I was either Turkish or Lebanese. Which, didn't make sense. Because when I went to America, everyone thought I was Puerto Rican or a Colombian.
Apparently, that's because they don't know anything else.
What do you mean?
You're either South American or it doesn't exist.
Yeah, but you know what? When I was in New York,
They all thought I was Mexican.
when I got back,
Like,
I could see it.
the fuck's wrong with you?
I could see it. When I went back around, by that point I was tanned. I had like a fade. I was wearing a chain, wife beater. It was a natural slide.
And I walked in saying, hola. I don't know.
Yeah. Hola, ¿qué pasa, man? No.
Look at that guy.
All right.
He must one of these beans.
You're fucked. You know that shit's not moving from there, right?
You're going to use it. I know you will.
When? When I'm here by myself.
On a hot summer's day.
Dude, he's here like every other day, apparently, from what he tells
How
us.
are you every other day?
I know what you're doing in here, buddy. Don't you worry.
No,
We might have low-jacked your
He's
phone.
going to be on the couch, legs up, spread, and he's just going to be applying that preserver.
watching Ren and Stimpy.
Just keep in mind, you
idiots. Nevertheless, thank you for your very thoughtful gift. I've got no idea why the fuck.
Yeah, no.
I have no idea where you pulled that out
I hope
from.
you like it.
Once again, thank you to everyone that reached out after Nichols' episode. I'm sure we're probably going to lose a bunch of people after today's.
And who knows, I might bring another gift next time.
I don't want any more of your gifts.
Well, we'll see. I might bring one for John.
Bring him whatever you want. Keep it outside.
I look forward to
Do
it.
the exchange at the cars. So I don't have to deal with it. What are we on now? We're on 3 hours and 37 minutes. We're going to have to cut out about...
Who's giving me a lift?
Oh, fucking hell.
I can give you a lift or whatever.
Yeah.
You want to take him?
Where is he?
Cheltenham.
Cheltenham.
Yeah.
From your joint, I'll tell you right now, from your joint, 10 minutes.
All right, done.
All right. No, I'm just saying it because I've got to sit here and bounce all this shit out. So I'm going to be here for at least another 45.
Yeah, all right, I'll take you.
Oh, thank you.
Winner.
I get.
I mean, it is out of my way, but yeah, I'm
I
happy to
get the gift.
There it is. I'll take him.
So I'm willing to make these sacrifices.
That burns, man. It's out of my way, but it's all right. Don't worry.
That's all right, don't worry about it.
Throw that in, man.
Oh, man.
I was going to say, hey. I can't. All right, I'm done. No, fuck.
Hold up.